What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Master and Drum Whiskey Room. I am Jason C. Welcome to another action-packed Whiskey Wednesday. We are hanging out tonight. We're going to be popping some bottles, doing some giveaways for a good cause. We'll get into that in a little bit, but wanted to welcome everybody in. It's going to be a fun night. Thanks for hanging out tonight here on the Master and Drum. Definitely wanted to thank all the patrons that have popped in this week and last week. So if you're watching, any of my new patrons, thank you so much for supporting the channel. You'll get to very, very soon, you'll get to have your first crack at our upcoming barrel picks coming out. So really looking forward to that. We have our Russell's Reserve pick coming out, our 4-gate 8-year MGP toasted rye that's coming out soon. So it's going to be bananas. So awesome stuff. Let me say hi to some of you guys in the chat. I do like whiskey on a Wednesday, says John Henderson. Me too, buddy. It's a great like hump day, just like getting into some whiskey, right? Linux Cat, best intro on whiskey too. Thanks so much, man. Let's see here. Dude, so digging the intro tunes. Yeah, man, I gotta switch it up. Gotta keep it fresh. Bourbon. Oh, Mr. Whiskey Shits is here. That's right. Bourbon has got a brand new channel. He's popping the old YouTube cherry tonight, posting his first video. So everyone go check out Bourbon. Those guns need some sun. Yes, yes. I need to get to the tanning salon, or just go outside and, you know, in a tank top or something. Or my guns are a little bit white. I need a little sunnage in there. I gotta get out to Utah where Adriana is, or I could get some sun up in the mountains. Get a nice sunburn there. Medium shirt, look at you. Yeah, it's a medium. It's a medium, but I always wear mediums. But I think as I'm working out and getting bigger, the shirts are getting a little tighter. I'm gonna have to upgrade to a large soon. Let's see here. That hat is fire. Yes, thank you so much. The new Match and Journey hats, absolutely. Yeah, super psyched for the MGP toasted. It's ridiculous. It's a monster. Jerry Black is here. What's up? Richie Z is here. What's up, man? Matthew Parks, is it too late to sign up and get a pick? No, we haven't released the pick links yet, so we still got time to sign up. Any of you mods, feel free to drop the link to the Patreon in the chat. Absolutely. Thank you so much. Love the 4-gate logo. Yep. Let's see here. Hey, Bourbon Battalion's in the house. What is up, Bobby? Bobby had a really cool live stream, some Texas whiskey leading up to this. Can't make it happen. Full out 80s horror movie, man. Crop top. That might need to be the next one, man. Absolutely. Hey, Danny Lynn is here. What's up, man? Hey, Julie L is here. Julie Like and Dan Like are both here. They provided a hitter of a rye whiskey blind flight we're going to be doing a little later. So have a lot of fun whiskey tonight to go through. Let's see. Cheers, Bourbon Bunch. Mike Stahl is here. What's up, man? Nice to see you guys. Hey, Caitlin Brubaker. Nice to see you, Caitlin. Hope you and your dad are doing great. Aiden Craig bought a new shelf today because he's just buying way too much damn whiskey. And that's always a good thing. Yeah, we'll have to get some Mash and Drum tank tops once for everybody's guns out there. Absolutely. So excuse me. So what we're going to do tonight is a couple things. So we actually show that. So yeah, Big League Bourbon. I want to give a shout out to Big League Bourbon. Another new channel that started kind of combining sports and whiskey. I think it's a great idea. So everyone go check out Big League Bourbon. Have a couple new guys. Let's see. Taste and Sensibilities here. So yeah, so we're going to be doing a couple new things. Not new things today, but so if you guys don't know Wheelz, who's usually in the chat, and that's Brandon. So Brandon is a longtime friend of the show, a longtime friend of just Whiskey Tube in general. He's been in chats. You know, I met him for the first time last year. So his name is Wheelz for a good reason. He is in a wheelchair. So basically, he has a job and he has a car and he can drive, but basically his car needs to be retrofit in order to drive it to his job. He's just got a new job. He's got the car, but his funding from his the funding that he was waiting for from the government to help retrofit his car so he can drive it once he's out of the wheelchair didn't come through yet. So we're trying to help him maybe get a little bit closer to help him out. So we're going to be giving away some bottles tonight. I'm going to throw in the banner here to show this. So every $5 tonight, $5 or more will get you into a drawing tonight to win. We have a few bottles that I'm going to be giving away tonight. Just to, you know, and every single dollar and penny that's made tonight is going to go to Brandon. So we're gonna do that for him for Wheelz. So if you guys have any bottles you may want to contribute, you know, we won't go too crazy with giveaways and bottles, but if you have any bottles to contribute to the giveaway, then just let me know in the chat and we'll see what we can do. So the 2 bottles I have, I might have a third as well. One is this Old Scout single barrel rye, which I just got, which is an MGP 4-year rye, cask strength. Pretty delicious stuff. I'm a big fan of that one. That was a backup bottle. And I'm also going to be giving away my Eagle Rare store pick here. This is an Eagle Rare store pick from my store in New York, in West Islip. Great guys. They have great palates. They know how to pick a barrel. So I think some of you will be, whoever gets this will be really happy. And I may have another bottle up my sleeve a little bit later. But right now, this is what we'll do that. I know Wheelz, Brandon, also has a, Brandon, Wheelz, you want to remind me of the bottle that you have that you're going to be adding to the list as well. So thanks so much. Any of you mods out there want to help out, please do. Mr. Whiskey Shits with a $10 super chat. Thank you so much, man. As always. The Linux Cat with a $20. Brandon, love you, brother. Hope this helps. Absolutely. Need some old school mesh shirts to show up those guns. Yeah, that's right. Looking forward to the FAE-01 review. Just won a bottle at golf tournament. Best type of bourbon, free. Absolutely. How do I enter to win? Austin Davis, just throw a super chat in. And like I said, all the proceeds for tonight's live stream will go to Brandon once I get it next month. Brian Brennicky, thank you so much. Sweet Tea, my buddy in Texas. Brandon's a great dude. Got to hang out with him more than once, and he's from back in my hometown area. So sending some Carolina love from Texas. Very cool of you guys. So yeah, so absolutely go help out Brandon. I think Wheelz had a 4 Roses OESK pick. He was gonna jump in there to offer up a for a giveaway as well. So it'll be awesome. Yep. Cheers to Wheelz. Sugar Kitty with a great. I know you said Long Island before, but I used to live in West Islip some years ago. Absolutely. Wade Ward, awesome idea. Good luck, Wheelz. Absolutely, guys. Yeah, here it is. 4 Roses single barrel proof OBSK 57.8. That's what he's bringing to the party tonight. So yeah, all you guys that are, I wish I could read every single super chat coming in, but I really want to thank you guys. Wade Ward with a $50 super chat. Thank you so much, man. Sugar Kitty. Yeah, Long Island, happy to help. You guys are amazing. Old Man Joe. Yeah, let's get those mods done for him for the new Wheelz. Terrence Scott, thank you so much. James Webster, cheers to a good cause. Absolutely. So yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna talk some whiskey. I have some amazing bottles, some new bottles to open with you guys. We're gonna get my first takes, and then we're also gonna be doing that blind flight from Dan and Julie Like, which I am really excited to try all of the Boss Hogs, as Julie had mentioned. So I'm really excited for that. Got their Angels Envy pick yet? Yeah, I actually have it right here. This is the West Islip Angels Envy pick. So yep, these guys they know how to pick barrels. So this one was actually pretty damn good too. So all right, yeah, here we go. Love it, guys. Look at the generosity already. This is why the whiskey community is the greatest ever. Nate Gordon, here we go. Yeah, so I actually might have another bottle surprise. I might do 3 bottles. We'll see. Mr. Whiskey Shits has great bottles. So we have 3. I'll probably have a 4th, and we'll see where it goes from there tonight, guys. So appreciate all of you helping out Brandon. So real quick. Let's go to a couple of news stories because we have a lot of whiskey to get through tonight. So I want to dive in. You guys keep it coming. That's Cheech Artolino just dropped a GoFundMe into the chat. You can if you want to donate to him directly to the GoFundMe page, please do. This way, nothing gets taken out of YouTube. If you don't want to, try to go for a bottle and you rather just go into the GoFundMe, they drop the link right there. So, Julie L, I better go find that key. I don't know what we sent you. Could be all baby Sazzes. I have the key right here that you sent. At least I think this is it. I think this is it, guys. So I have a key. It has not been opened. So I'm looking forward to what's in here. So let's see. James Wester, I can add a bottle of Eagle Rare. Nothing special. Okay, we can do 2 Eagle Rares tonight. Absolutely. Karen B. Ford, thank you so much. Hope this helps. Absolutely. So let's go into a couple news stories here, guys. So one is this one. It's really the only news story that I heard of, and it's pretty crazy. I don't know. Did you guys hear about the new Rabbit Hole yet? The Rabbit Hole Mizunara cask. If you haven't seen it yet, here it is. It's a 15-year-old Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey finished in a Japanese Mizunara oak cask. Here are the details for the Mizunara oak. Now, the Founders Collection first release was last year with that Founders Collection. That Founders Collection Rye, which I thought was a damn good rye. It cost about $250 for that bottle. This gem, and I shit you not, guys, the price point on it, $1,500. $1,500 for that bottle. Absolutely nuts. So really, really crazy stuff. It's hard for me to find. So Angel's Envy last year did their Mizunara cast. Remember, they did their Mizunara with the fancy bottle, and that came in at $350-ish for that bottle. So Rabbit Hole is now coming out with a $1,500 bottle. Rabbit Hole, I think they're going towards a certain type of whiskey drinker and, very bougie and a lot of money. But $1,500. Now, I'm also wondering if that 15-year bourbon is the mystery 15-year bourbon that's been, running around that everyone says is Beam. The 78.5% corn, the Hunt and Gather 15-year, the Doc Swinson 15-year, the Whiskey Drummer 15-year. All these different releases that came out using that mash bill, that was all 15-year-old juice. Now, I'm wondering if that's what they got their hands on and finish it in the Mizunara cask. So, but at $1,500, Mizunara casks are crazy expensive. They are very expensive. But, for a $1,500 bottle, that's, I feel like it should come with like a car or something. You should get like a barrel with that. I don't know. That's a lot of freaking money for a Mizunara cask. And the Mizunara cask from Angel's Envy was a beautiful bottle, but it wasn't a very popular release. A lot of people did not like it. I got a sample of it and I was not crazy about it at all. I thought it was blah. It was okay, but even at $350 to me, that was a lot. And now you're asking people to pay $1,500. Which is just, when I saw that, I could not believe it. I've already seen it on websites going for $1,800. Just crazy shit. Crazy, crazy shit. Let's see your guys' reactions here. Why is it at $1,500? Wonder how long that sat in a Mizunara cask. I didn't see any details on how long it was finished for. So if you guys want, go to the Rabbit Hole website. There's a really beautifully, very well-produced video in Japan, making the casks, the trees that they use. Now, if you guys have ever seen a Mizunara oak tree, it's crazy. It's all like fangled and there's branches going everywhere. Very different from like the American oak trees that that they source to make barrels, in today's world. Basically, all those have to be very certain circumferences around the tree. They measure it. And once they find those trees that they want, they cut them down. They could put them right into, a lager, makes those boards, which they can, then curve into a bourbon barrel. Mizunara oak, I would imagine, is just a pain in the ass to make casks out of. So I'm sure that's part of the cost, but how come Angel's Envy was able to do it for $3? Maybe the Angel's Envy whiskey wasn't as old, but if it is that Jim Beam 15-year stuff, I don't know. But speaking of 15-year, we're going to have our first pour tonight. And I want to thank Jeffrey Wack, if he's in the chat. Jeffrey Wack sent me, he was able to get his hands on this bottle. Yeah, 1500 is insane. Yeah, Austin Feltz is what? Does it have gold flake in it? Yeah, I don't know. It needs some of that Goldschlager or gold flake in that shit. Yeah, Discovery 4, the Pingree, all that 15-year stuff. I'm wondering if that's what it is. Tim Evans already says, nope, I'm with you. Yeah, they gone crazy. I was offered to buy the cask, just the wood, for $4K. Oh, Eugene Nass was in the house, guys. That's the proud owner of the Obtanium Light Whiskey. I was offered to buy the cask, just the wood, for $4K. Okay. I mean, for $1,500, it should paint my house, says Cheech Arlino. I love that. So everybody say welcome to the one and only. Oh, Matthew Perks. Okay, more super chats are coming in. You guys are the greatest. Everyone give a big shout out to Eugene Nassif. Say hi. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate it. I'm looking forward to trying your Obtanium light whiskeys, which have been kind of unobtanium, but now they are Obtanium because I do have some. So I'm very excited to try them. Gary Franchi, nope, and nope. Donald Rance, so $1,500 or 15 bottles of the Glendalough 13 Mizunara cask. There you go. So we've seen Mizunara casks in the wild before on shelves for not that expensive. So it's, I don't know. It's tough. I'll be interesting to see. There's only going to be about 1,400 bottles and change of that one. So I'm not really sure where they're going to go with that or how much is going to be available. Maureen Franchi says, I enjoy the Angel's Envy Mizunara cask. I mean, listen, some people liked it. It wasn't my thing. I think Mizunara really works well with some certain spirits like Irish whiskey. I haven't had a bourbon that I've really liked it with yet. So maybe if I get a sample of the founder stuff, maybe it will be good. Probably, I'm sure not $1,500 good, but pretty good. So, all right, let's pour this a little bit. So Jeffrey Wack sent me. Do you guys remember this release? Thank you so much, Jay Ballard. Appreciate that. Mark Bond's drinking Bardstown Bourbon Company Discovery 4. So, do you guys remember this release from New Riff, the 15-year? So this release was a 15-year-old bourbon that was released to benefit the Restaurant Relief Fund. So New Riff released close to about 900 bottles of this one, 15-year-old straight bourbon whiskey. Now this is all MGP 15-year goodness. Bottled at 100 proof, distilled in Indiana, bottled in Kentucky, all the good things you want. The profits were donated to the Ohio Restaurant Employee Relief Fund and the Northern Kentucky Chamber of Commerce. It was $200 a bottle. It was very limited. It sold out in about 6 seconds. So I am really excited to try this one. I haven't tried it yet. So let me turn that off. You guys got to look at the bottle here. So thank you, Jeffrey, if you're watching. I really appreciate you sending this along. Michelle Martin, thank you so much. All right. So this is 15-year MGP. So this can't be bad. Now, Jeffrey did say it took a little while for it to open up a little bit. So before I take my first sip as well, I do want to give a shout. It's been a little bit of a rough weekend. My girlfriend Kim, she lost her grandmother over the weekend. You know how I feel about grandmas. I lost my grandma, late last year. So she lost her grandma over the weekend. She was 93, I believe. Her name was Helen. So everyone just raise a glass for Helen a little bit. Just, rest in peace. We'll miss you, grandma. So. Oh, wow. Holy shit. Jeffrey Wack, you were spot on, man. If this had to, you know, this had to open up a little bit, this is like perfect. This is delicious, actually. Let's see here. Oh, thanks for all the love, guys. I appreciate it. So on the nose on this, just like a really well-aged MGP, it's just like candied orange covered in butterscotch with like, but the one note I'm getting on here that I really love, I'm getting a really rich cherry note, which is awesome. Ooh. Hey, Scotty Too Hotty's in the house. What's up, my bourbon journey? Appreciate you coming in, man. Yeah, it's very cherry, very vanilla here. Ooh, man, that's good. Wheelz, 15-year MGP can't be bad. Yeah, I know. There's no way it's bad. MGP is one of my favorite flavor profiles in the world. I mean, it's right up there. It's like NGP, Wild Turkey. You know, it's all like, it's right there. I mean, I love it. Yeah, good oak presence, very cherry. It's got this little like extra kick of sweetness right on the very, very back end of it. Not too spicy. I think for 100 proof, it's pretty damn good. Oh, that's nice. Whiskey Mountain's going to see my grandma in Puerto Rico in May for the first time in 6 years and can't wait. Going to hug her extra tight. That's right. Extra tight. Don't let her go. Remus Repeal versus Rare Breed. That's a good question. Remus Repeal 3 over Rare Breed, but Rare Breed over probably Remus Repeal 4. But 3 is special. I love 3. 3 is amazing. Danelle, Julie and I will add an Obtanium light whiskey to the giveaway. Oh, shit. Dan and Julie adding an Obtanium light whiskey to the giveaway. Thank you so much, guys. So for any of you guys that feel like it's unobtanium, it could now be Obtanium tonight for one lucky winner. Thank you so much, Dan and Julie. Appreciate that. So let me write these down. So we have the Old Scout Rye pick. We have the Eagle Rare pick. We have the Four Roses OBSK cast strength pick. We're going to have the Obtanium light whiskey. All right. Awesome. Thank you so much. Yeah, guys, come on. Smash the like button if you have not yet. We have 320 watching in the house. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. Keith Schmidt. How does it compare to the Volstead from MGP? Also scroll up because I offered some stuff for the giveaway. Oh, might have missed that. Thank you so much. Whiskey sticks together. That's right. You know what? Repost it in here. I can only go so far up, Keith. So just drop it back in the chat where you were offering up. Really appreciate it. You're going to need a spreadsheet for all the giveaways, right? Oh, that's damn good. So compared to the Volstead, I mean, I think it's pretty close. You know, I got to say, from what I remember to the Volstead, I only have a very little bit of the Volstead left, unfortunately. I would go grab it, but it's all the way over there. But it does remind me. This to me has a little bit more of a cherry buttery, like a cherry Garcia ice cream punch to it than I remember with the Volstead. Volstead to me, I think, had a little bit more oak to it. Let's see that. All right, Linux Cat. All right, I'll keep an eye out for your giveaway, Keith. But thank you so much, man. Yeah, this is a really nice color too. It's nice and dark. It's kind of like musty. Got like a musty, like a nice mustiness to it. Oh yes, yes, Univoke. That's right. We have the regular ER that was thrown in as well for Wheelz. So we'll have a regular Eagle Rare as well. Regular Eagle Rare. Absolutely. The Cherry Garcia reference, absolutely. Damn, that's good. I mean, this is one of those, this 15-year-old, I would put this up against Eagle Rare 17, honestly. I think this is a little bit sweeter than Eagle Rare 17. To be honest, Eagle Rare 17, it was okay. I just wish it had like a more of a finish to it. I think even though this is 100 proof, I think the spiciness of it stands up, makes it a little bit more interesting than Eagle Rare 17 to me. Let's see here. Yeah, for some folks, the Eagle Rare is Unobtanium. That's true. Eagle Rare has gotten really hard to find. Hoping for the mellow corn store pick. Yeah, exactly. Well, I mean, we're not the Master Drum. What's your go-to 50 to 65-ish bourbon? Probably Old Forester 1920, I would think. It's probably around that price range. Bring down the 17. That's good. That's damn good. Thank you so much, Jeffrey Wack, if you're watching. I really appreciate it. That is some really good stuff. I'm going to put that aside because I love that shit. All right. What do you guys want me to open here first? Do you want me to do let's choose between the makers. Yeah, let's do the makers. We'll stick with some bourbon. We'll do the makers. Then we'll switch to the Jeffersons, and then we'll get into the light whiskeys before we dive into the blind tasting here. So, Keith Schmidt, here we go. 5 1-ounce samples for one winner of my favorite bottles of 2020. 1 ounce of Cigar Blend Batch 27, Old Carter Batch 4, 4-Gate Batch 6, Wild Turkey, Master's Keep, Bottle and Bond 17, and the Woodford Very Fine and Rare. That's awesome. So Keith Schmidt, he's going to offer up a sample pack. The Keith Schmidt sample pack. All right, you're in there, Keith. Thank you so much, man. Mighty generous of you. 1920 or Woodford Reserve Double Oak? 1920 all day. Woodford Reserve Double Oak to me is a mood pour. I have to be in the mood for that because it's very sweet to me. And sometimes when you buy different ones, it could get a little bit too oak heavy, a little bit like musty from that double oaked. Ooh, there we go. Let me get some water here. Yeah, I love the 1920. Absolutely. I'm only donating for the mesh tank tops. When they come out, Alex, I'll let you know, buddy. Adam Selm donating to a good cause and love the content. Thank you so much. Sorry I'm late, says Vic. No worries, buddy. No, I mean those two for the price. Oh, for the price. Yeah, the Woodford Reserve Double Oaked is around 50. Yeah, I would buy that for $50. I do like that one a lot. Yeah, but it's desserty. That FAE-01 is a hitter in my book. Got a second one today, says Whiskey Samurai. All right. 1920 or Jack Daniel's Barrel Proof. Oh, man. That's tough. I don't know. I feel like I would lean towards the 1920 as more of a daily, but that Jack Daniel's Barrel Proof is right. I mean, if it's not 1A, it's 1B. Honestly. All right, let's try the Maker's FA. Ooh, it's got a nice color to it. Crumb Crumpler says the FAE-01 was too dry, and I usually like dry. So here it is, guys. That's the close-up of the bottle, the FAE-01 release from Makers. Just got this bottle. So here is the stats on it. So for those of you that FAE actually stands for fatty acids esters. So that's what the FAE comes from. Those are the flavor aspects and compounds and Maker's Mark that they wish to emphasize in this barrel stave release. Again, this is the next up in their limited, their limited releases when they're trying to do different things with these staves. So let's see here. Yeah, so let's see. They took, all right, FAE. Okay. So this is what they did with it. They took raw barrel staves that were used in the private. So they wanted to find out what if raw barrel staves, what it would do to the maturation process in the whiskey. So they took 10 untreated American oak staves, no toasting or charring, with only natural drying of the wood for 1 year, and 10 untreated French oak staves, and made 2 barrels of whiskey. So the French oak was less fruity and more tannic. The other flavors, the American oak was a very fruity with dominant apple fruit flavors. The 3 samples we were to taste with the American oak staves that were lightly charred. So this is bottled at 110.6 proof. No age statement. Usually we don't get an age statement with makers, but their stuff usually doesn't really go past 6 years old, I think, 6, 7 years old. So let's see what we get here, guys. Go back to here. You guys are dropping in some crazy super chats. Thank you so much for supporting Wheelz. Really appreciate it, guys. You guys are amazing. AJ Lopez, my man from Texas, in the house. He's the salt of the whiskeys community. Absolutely. RVA Whiskey is here. Let's get the wheels rolling. That's right. FAE-01 to me is like a holiday bourbon released at the wrong time. Apple cider and clove for days. So I heard it's very apple forward. So let's find out. Let's go to the nose here. I'll be doing a full review on this once it gets a little bit past the shoulder, once it opens up a little bit. But I figure it'd be fun to get first impressions here. You're not kidding. Apple, apple, apple. Very apple. Getting chocolate too. There's a little bit of like there's a little like a leather note in there, I think, too, a little bit. But it's very, very apple forward. I mean, apple, cinnamon for days. Yeah, it literally smells like apple cider. That's crazy. I mean, not really getting much else. And there's a slight oaky bitterness there to it, a little bit. But it's not killing the nose for me at all. Oh, Jeff Winbush just throwing in Charlie Watts or Joey Kramer. I would probably say Charlie Watts. Oh, he's on the fence about picking this up, so giddy up. All right, let's taste it. Here we go, guys. Cheers. Thanks for everything that's happening tonight in the chat. So let's give this a go. Yeah. It is so apple caramel forward. It's crazy how apple forward it is. Thank you so much, Jesus Ramos. Appreciate it. Thanks for helping out, Wheelz. Mike Stahl, Taste and Sensibility. Thank you, guys. Yeah, a little bit of that chocolate is still there. Man, let's go for another sip. I got just a whole like waft of apple there. Yeah, there's definitely like a chocolate leather, getting a little orange too, I think, on top of the apple. Man, I wonder, is this as like fruity as the first one, the what was it? The RCA, whatever the hell it was. RCA, isn't it like a cheap television company? Oh shit. Let's see. Yum, caramel apples. Yeah, I mean, it's very. I mean, I say hands down, apple and cinnamon, a little bit of clove are the dominant notes. There's kind of an underlaying of orange and chocolate there as well. So it's like right before that, like oaky bitterness is gonna take over. The apple just comes in and smacks it down. Like, no, you're not getting bitter. You're gonna stay sweet. You're gonna stay caramel. You're gonna stay apple. You're gonna stay cinnamon. Again, a little touch of orange on the back end there. You get the chocolate and a nice black pepper on the finish. It's nice. I'm not mad at that. I think for any of you that are on the fence about this one, you have to like apple. If you like fruit forward, apple heavy type bourbon flavor profiles. Now, I'm not going to go as far as say it's kind of like an apple brandy finish. I don't think it's that concentrated. It's just way more, apple forward. Man. All right, we got some. Oh yeah, the RC6. Thank you so much, Emily Chambers. Absolutely. I hear this FAE-01 gets fruitier as it opens up. That's what I want to find out before I do the full review. Absolutely. Yeah, Fred Gilbert's in the house. Very nice. Let's see here. William Edwards, thank you so much. Good whiskey, good people. Keith J from MA, best of luck, Brandon. Cheers, Jason. Thank you so much, man. Pug Beasley, how do you like them apples? Crumpler, cheers on the good work. Thank you so much. Hey, Top Shelf Dustin is here. Thanks so much, DH Silv. That's right. This is all for Maureen Franchi dropping a 50 spot. Thank you so much, Maureen. You guys are fucking amazing. Thank you so much. This warms my heart after just a kind of a weird weekend and a weird day yesterday that I had. I really thank you guys. It makes you all warm and fuzzy inside, doesn't it? So is the FAE non-chill filtered? I don't think so. 10 virgin toasted American oak staves, a fruit-forward expression with notes of tobacco and wood. I think I get it more on the leather than the tobacco, but the chocolate and the apple are so dominant. I mean, fruit-forward is no joke. This might open up and get even a little bit more fruity, I think, with some time here. Remember, it's like kind of tight in the neck of the bottle. Needs time to open up. Whiskey Tornado. What's up, Lance? We are helping Wheelz, Brandon, trying to retrofit his car so the guy can drive, retrofit his car. That's right. Hey, unfortunately, back to the real world. What's up, Will Henderson? Nice to see you, Hendo. DC is in the house. What's up, man? Cheers, Jason, for this fundraiser. Thank you so much, Richie Z. So many generous folks. So glad to be online tonight. Absolutely, guys. You guys are amazing. So many generous people out there. Yeah, it's all non-chill filtered, usually Makers. So Makers, I don't know if you guys know this, but Maker's Mark, ever notice that you guys don't see an ultra-aged bourbon coming out of Maker's Mark? With all the special releases that come out each and every year, especially since, in the last 4 or 5 years, we haven't seen an ultra-aged Maker's hit the market. That's because the distillers at Maker's Mark firmly believe that their whiskey does not taste good past a certain age. So I think the age was like 6 or 7 years, and anything beyond that, something gets funky about the whiskey. So they keep everything pretty young, or on the younger side. And I think this barrel stave program, what they do, both with the picks and also with the with these wood finishing series, using different hybrids of different types of wood, using a combination of staves, using experimental wood finishes to bring out different expressions, I think was a really smart move on their part. If they can't, bring out these ultra-aged expressions, why not give something different to the flavor profile? And I think, I'm not mad at it. I kind of like it. I know that Makers isn't everyone's cup of tea, but, I'm liking what they're doing, honestly. But yeah, I mean, it's all apples. It's apples. So like I said, if anyone's on the fence about this, chocolate, apple, citrus. Little bit of leather. The orange zest is there too. It's good. It's very different. I'm not mad at that. You do sometimes get apple, like a red apple peel. This is like Granny Smith apple to me, like a tart apple note, with a little bit of like brown sugar kind of right on top there. It's really good. So I don't mind that one. I don't think it's going to blow anybody away. It's a solid release from makers. If you're following the lineage of makers, I will do a comparison to the last few releases when I do the full review. So I'll give you guys a little bit of a tease for that. I don't want to do that tonight because I do have to do a full video of this, and I want to see how this stacks up against the other ones. I was a big fan of the SE4 PR5 R2D2 release, whatever the hell that thing was last year, because it just brought out more butterscotch notes, and I love that in a bourbon. And then the RC6 kind of reminds me of this, but the RC6 to me had way more like different types of fruit going on, whereas this is very just apple forward. So we'll see how it goes. I think using those virgin staves is kind of like the effect you get on a young bourbon. Sometimes a younger bourbon has those hardcore apple notes in it, and I think that's what we're seeing here. We're seeing the effect of those virgin oak staves in that whiskey, imparting those apple, vanilla, orange, flavors to the whiskey. So not bad. Maker's Mark. If you like apple, if you love apple cider, apple cinnamon forward bourbons, then this will be your jam. I will give you another quick close-up of that. Absolutely. All right, let's throw that one down. We're going to try the Jeffersons next, and then we're going to get into some Obtanium. So, G. Nassif, I hope you're still watching, buddy. I just didn't want to blow my palate up with the light whiskey before I got into these. So, all right. It's not bad. I think that Maker's is going to get a little bit more chocolatey as it opens up, because every time I go back to it, the apple is trying to go to a backseat to the chocolate. So we'll see how it goes when it opens up. So now the Jeffersons, the straight rye whiskey in cognac casks. Here it is. Nice green label there. Non-age stated. 94 proof. 94 proof rye whiskey. From what I hear, this is already selling really, really well. And people are loving it. So that's right, America. That's for ADHD whiskey. See if I missed any super chats here from you guys. Jason Hall, thank you so much. Todd Ritter, all about some good bourbon and a good cause. Absolutely. Michelle Martin, I agree, Kilco, and I'll match your second donation. Kilco, doubling my chances. There's no way I cannot win now. Also, I love how generous people are to help not only charities, but people in the community. Absolutely. That's the best part of it. Absolutely. Patrick Fulmer, thank you so much. John Beckham, does FAE remind you of EHT small batch? It has apple. No, because FAE has more pronounced apple than the small batch for EH Taylor, I think. And it's more like wrapped up like a sweet, like for me, EH Taylor is more of a red apple, like a Gallo or a red delicious apple, whereas that is like a Granny Smith apple cider, type apple. And I think the EH Taylor has a little bit more cinnamon going on, whereas the FAE is giving me a little bit more orange zest to go with it, and clove as well. Let's see. Yeah, we got 400 in the chat. This is amazing. Thank you, guys. The Master Drum, have you seen that Jefferson is doing a 100 proof barrel pick program now? I did see that. I mean, I was never a huge fan of Jefferson's, I'll be honest. I never really bought into their holy shit, top shelf Dustin. $100. Screw it. For you, Wheelz. Beat me, guys. Challenge accepted. Great cause. Here we are. Give for the cause. Absolutely. You guys are fucking amazing. Thank you, Whiskey Nose. Damn. Yeah, so I would think that this is a source rye. So let's give you some background to this. So this is Trey Zoller, who is known for being somewhat of a master, a mad scientist when it comes to blending here. Let's pour this out. Cognac usually needs a little bit of some time here. I'll pour a little more of that. So this is you know, he's used wine casks in the past with his Cabernet finish, the Jeffersons, the Pritchard. We've seen him do the chef's collaboration. But only in the last 25 years has he released a rye whiskey, and that was way back in 2008. So this latest release, a Kentucky straight rye that he finished for 9 months in Cognac casks. Like I said, 94 proof. This comes in at only about, I think it's a price about $70. So it's not, you know, overly super expensive. Jefferson's tends to be on the higher price point, but being there is an extra cask in here, being the Cognac, you know, I don't mind it so much. So let's go back to here. Top Shelf Dustin bringing it. I'll throw 10 more for Wheelz. Absolutely, guys. Thank you so much. Matt Junak, the Master Drummer group here, just did one, and it was mind-blowing. Not your dad's Jeffersons. Changed my mind on them. Well, I mean, is it really them, though, or is it the barrel that were picked or whatever they sourced? So, I mean, pretty cool, though. Fred Gilbert, didn't know Brandon needed help. Glad Donnie mentioned the stream. Wheelz is an OG good guy in our community. By the way, the 100 proof Jefferson's picks can be tasty. Yes. Alex Breer, challenge accepted. Comes in with 120 Canadian. Boom. Drops it. Kevin Lynch, $14.99. Here's to a good cause. As a physical therapist that works with folks with all kinds of transportation and functional needs, I'm pumped to see all the support. Absolutely, guys. You guys are fucking amazing. Swan here is, he's tearing up. Yeah, I mean, it's ridiculous, Swan. It's not like ridiculous in like the best way possible. Love this community. Cheers, Wheelz. Hope you guys... We're going to end up... what's up, Mike Mosley? How you doing, man? We're going to end up... I think we're going to see Wheelz with like a retrofit Mustang soon. The dude's going to have a Mustang that's retrofit driving down the road to work, getting there as fast as possible. Yeah, absolutely. So, all right. Jefferson's Cognac finish. See how it goes. Like I said, I've never really been a huge fan of Jefferson's. I think the cast strengths are way overpriced for what they are. The Jefferson's Ocean cast strengths. Had a couple of good ones here and there, but I think it's very pricey. A lot of orange, that's for sure. And it almost smells like orange bitters a little bit. If you ever had orange bitters that you use in a cocktail, a little bit of orange bitters I see there a little bit. Guys, also new channel, want to shout out Livewire Whiskey. And go check out them. Another $100 laid down for Wheelz by Taste and Sensibility. Oh, I missed that one. Taste and Sensibility. Oh, there it is. Challenge accepted, a top shelf bourbon. Thank you so much. Taste and Sensibility. 411 in the chat, 414. Thank you so much, guys. We're raising money for Wheelz, for Brandon, who he's in a wheelchair. He needs some help retrofitting his car so he can drive, get to work. His funding has not come through yet to do this. So we're trying to help him get there and give him some money so maybe he could do it on his own before waiting on the government, as I call them. So all of tonight's money will be going to Brandon next month. So absolutely, amazing generosity tonight so far. Bourbon Wrench, that's right, Trev. Freaking legends. Yeah, it's very orangey. It's almost like peachy, like a peach yogurt. Definitely get some rye mint there. There's some mintiness to it. At this rate, he'll be able to buy a sports car and also retrofit it. That's what I was saying, Matthew. And hey, if we get enough for him to buy a cool car, and I think he has the car already, actually, guys. So we just really, it's expensive to retrofit a car for someone in a wheelchair. I mean, there's a lot that needs to be done with it for him to drive it. So hopefully we can get him a little bit closer, guys. Definitely some caramel. It is sweet. There's some nuttiness there that I'm picking up from the cognac a little bit. So I'll give you guys another closer look here at the bottle. Comes with a nice little story here from Jefferson's on the tag. There it is. Straight rye whiskey finished in cognac casks. Yeah, yeah, exactly, Swan. Just those trolley peach rings. Those trolley peach rings. Yep. Andy Craig, sorry, I'm not typing much, guys. My arm buckled while lifting the shelf, so I'm icing and resting. Oh, Aiden, man, you all right? Yeah, it's very peachy, citrusy. Total peach rings. That's a good call, Swan. All right, here we go. Yeah, just the hand controls are $2,000 for Wheelz. So yeah, there you go. That's just the hand controls. That's not even factoring in the foot controls and the steering wheel and whatever else he needs to do to it. So here we go. Ooh. So peach rings, but did anyone eat orange sherbet growing up? Was I the only one? Like the orange sherbet? Like when the ice cream man came and you got the Flintstones push-up pops that were orange sherbet? That's what that reminds me of. It's very orangey, but creamy at the same time. There's a creaminess to it. Jason, the foot controls. Oh, you know what I mean. The hand controls that do the foot controls. Yeah, orange push-up pops. Look them up online. Orange push pops. It's a thing. And I remember growing up, they were Flintstones, like Fred and Barney Flintstone orange push pops. Yes, to the push pops, the Schwan man served the best. Yes, exactly. That's right, Emily. Michelle Martin with another $50. Let's get over 2,000, everybody. I love it. Yeah, that's what I'm getting, the push pops there. I'm getting a slight nuttiness too, I think, from the cognac. There is like the slightest touch of like a grapiness to it, I think, from the cognac as well. It's very faint, but it's there. Like a little bit of a red fruit, like a grape, like a dark red fruit there. It's like a very slight wave. Really what you're looking at is really just peach and orange in those flavors. I gotta say, the one thing that's impressing me about this whiskey is the creaminess of it. There's a really nice mouthfeel that it has. For a 94 proof rye whiskey, it's actually very creamy, I think. I think that's why it's reminding you of that orange sherbet. Dennis Wiedemann, thank you so much. Jen Ardolino is here. What's up, Jen? The other half of Cheech. Good people coming together to help out. Absolutely. Heather Keller. So you try to give Troy, Papa Don't Watch Him, a run for his money. Looking good. Yeah, I'm trying. I gotta catch up to him. So if anyone has not watched Papa Don't Watch Him and Troy has got some guns. You know, right now I'm getting there. I don't know if I'll get to him. I don't know if I want to get to that level, but Troy has got some guns on him. Danielle, I can't believe you are opening all these Obtaniums and then doing a blind flight. That's right, man. I'm a professional. A professional idiot, but whatever. We're going to do it. I'm not going to like go crazy with the Obtaniums. I do want to taste through it. And then we'll get to the rye flight, hopefully save my pal a little bit. And then we'll start giving away the bottles. So it's already 9:55. So I'm going to get to the Obtaniums real quick. Hopefully for the first like 15 minutes. Then we'll do the blind flight, and then we'll give away the bottles. That's good. I like that release. I like the rye. I like the peachiness. I like the orange. I mean, slightest little hint of wave of dark fruit on there as well. I can't, there's nothing I dislike about it. Now, if the problem with this, again, is going to be the price point for a lot of people being $70. There are so many rye whiskeys on the market. Mike M, this one is a hell of a great community. Absolutely. The Mash Bill. Thanks for doing this, Jason. Wheelz will be on with me Saturday. giving away some bottles and raising some more money on his GoFundMe. Absolutely. Robotic. Have we moved past the retrofit fund and onto the reverse breathalyzer dispenses MGP fund yet? That's a brilliant idea. Not while you're driving, though. But yeah, the problem with this, I think, is going to be the price point. I will say, though, for a cognac finish, usually that goes in the range of $50, $60, $70, sometimes $100 for a good cognac finish. I don't think the rye whiskey in here is that old. I would guess it's probably 4 to 5 years. But the cognac, I think, does add a good layer of the peach, the orange. There's a mint characteristic still going on there. You know, it's good, but it's real peachy, real citrusy, mint, a little bit of lemon lime going on too. It's good. But $70 for a cognac finish, I think it is pretty unique. So if you guys are into those flavors, then try the Jeffersons. I think you'll really like it. If you grew up with orange sherbet and Trolley peach rings, you will love this. One more close-up of the bottle for you guys to check it out. There it is. It's available now. Got this in New York. I do not hate it. So Top Shelf Dustin says it's an 80 to 100 cost all day. If this were at a higher proof, 70 seems reasonable for that proof. Maybe 10 over. Yeah, I would like this more at 60, but 70, I mean, I could deal with it. We'll see what happens as it opens up a little bit. Maybe more of those dark fruits, that little wave that I was getting comes out a little bit more. So we'll see what happens. All right, it's time. Obtanium. So, oh my gosh. So, oh my God, I can smell that shit. All right, well, here it is, guys. This is light whiskey from Obtanium, Cat's Eye Distilling. Here we go. There's the bottle, light whiskey. And if you could see it there, let me see if I can get closer here. My camera has a nice close-up. There it is. You see the flammable? See the flammable sign right there? That's because this comes in at a nice, gentle 73.5% ABV. 147 proof. Holy shit. Bottled on 12/28/2020. This is a 14-year-old light whiskey. So Gene, if you're in the chat still, buckle up, buddy. Here we go. So I'm gonna pour the two that I have here, and we'll go through it here. So here's the Obtanium light whiskey. Let's pour a little bit here. Now, so light whiskey, $25 more in super chats will take us above 2,000 before the YouTube tax. That's amazing, Daniel. Thank you so much, Alex Briere. Obtanium bottles are beautiful for some reason. Yeah, there's a simplicity to it that I think is really nice. And then this one. Now, if you guys notice the color difference here, let me push that up front. So this one here is finished in port barrels. So this is a port finished Obtanium light whiskey. This one comes in at 14 years old as well. And 64.6. So still a hearty proof to this one. The port mine might have, kind of dulled down the alcohol content, but this thing is really red. It's got a really nice red color to it. The Mash and Drum, the one we are giving away is like 134 proof. I'm down to my last hazmat, so keeping that one. I don't blame you, Dan. I do not blame you, man. All right, so keep that one here. Keep this one here. So I'm going to show you guys the color difference here between the two in the glass. You can see them pretty starkly here. So this is the regular light whiskey, and this is the port finish. So my seatbelt is fastened. Yes. So real quick, before we dive into these guys a little bit, I want to give you a little bit of background because, I like to give a little, I'm a dork. So again, the late 1960s, hard times for American distilleries. Sales were declining. New products like vodka, tequila, all, flooding the market. Light beer was growing in popularity as well, which is bullshit, but it was. Consumers wanted less alcohol and calories in their life. So, okay. So American whiskey distilleries were closing down at the time. So what did they do? They came out, they figured out to do this product called a light whiskey. It was a brand new category at the time. So regulations state that whiskey must be distilled at 180 proof or less. The higher the distillation proofs, the less flavor in the alcohol. So vodka was defined as flavorless because it gets distilled between 180 and 189 proof. Now, light whiskey is kind of along the same lines. It was the first product to be on the market wasn't until 1972, July 1st. Distilleries started making this style of whiskey to compete with all the vodka and the light whiskey drinkers, unfortunately. They had some really weird ones that came out, but for those of you that don't know, light whiskey is distilled to over 180 proof. It's usually 98 to 99% corn. It's aged in used bourbon barrels because this was the way the distillers wanted to present a lighter looking whiskey. They feel like if they distilled it to a higher proof to make it, give it a little bit more of an alcohol punch like vodka, and then put it in used barrels, maybe that would sway people away from, maybe that would get people back into drinking whiskey. Thank you so much to Bourbon Battalion. Awesome. 160 or less coming off the still for bourbon. So that's a big change, for light whiskey. Let's see here. Linux Cat making up the tax with another donation. Absolutely, man. Best channel on Whiskey Tube. Smash that like, y'all. Thank you so much, Trambam. Thank you, man. 160 to 190 is the range for light whiskey. It's usually on the top of that end. And then being aged in used bourbon barrels, they wouldn't get all that color that we, have come to know and love from a regular bourbon. So that's why it's a lot lighter, even at 14 years. I mean, look how light that is. A 14-year bourbon, for this color would be absolutely ridiculous. So this is what we want to do, guys. Wheelz, just the master. I'm literally sitting over here speechless. This is what it's about, guys. Absolutely. Eugene Nassif is here, still hanging out. Awesome to see you here still. About to taste through these. So here we go. Also of note, light whiskey is used a lot today in blends. Old Carter, which is one of my favorite bourbon brands right now, they use light whiskey in their blends. The Rye 3, the pick that we have coming out, and Rye 3, some of those blends are using light whiskey. So we're not only seeing it in releases like this, but we're seeing it in blends as well. It's a really nice, it kind of bridges the gap between young whiskey and old whiskey. So I'm going to start with the regular one, and we'll see how this goes. So here we go. Oh, well, that almost singed the nostrils a little bit. Oh, man, that is so sweet. And that's the dangerous thing about light whiskey. So this is what happened, though, basically. So the light whiskey did not sell at all. And then when the 80s came around, that's when the premium bourbon started hitting the market. Elmer T. Lee created Blanton's. Booker No came out with Booker's. The premium bourbon brands started coming out. Higher age statements. 12, 13, 14, 15-year-old bourbons that were hitting the market, sold as an ultra premium spirit. Those started doing really well in the 80s. And light whiskey never really sold. So what do we have? We have all this light whiskey now sitting around for years that MGP distilled that are now coming of age, and we're seeing them bottled. And what does light whiskey have now in today's market that they didn't want back in the 60s and 70s? A high proof, check. A high age statement, check. And it drinks like fucking candy, check. I mean, all the things that whiskey drinkers today want, that's what light whiskey brings today. So that's why we're seeing this resurgence. And I mean, no one I think is leading the charge than the Obtanium line from Gene. So here we go. So you would think for something that's 100 and 140 something proof, this would be coming off like singeing me on the nose, and it's not. It's very sweet. Unif Poke, have you ever tried to decide between two rare unicorns at retail? How did you decide if you've ever had them but can only get one? Yeah, I had to decide between Eagle Rare 17 and the Mr. Sam Rye. And I chose the Eagle Rare 17. I think it's just basically what I want and what's more rare at the time. All that history makes sense. Nowadays, port is the best bourbon finish. I'm sipping a Taylor. There you go. Oh, thank you so much, Popping and Watching. Love seeing more people getting into fitness and achieving their goals. Jason is killing it. Fast results as well. I am getting there, man. I'm getting there. This is just pure caramel corn, a lot of vanilla. This is like that Halloween candy corn that's like sitting in the bowl. If you like that really sweet, high corn, you definitely get a little bit of an oak kick here. You know, being 14 years old, I know it's a used barrel, but there is some oak presence here. So if Gene is still in the chat, I'm wondering if he can, kind of give any more. I'm actually wondering, Gene, what made you want to, dive into the light whiskey market, over, just sourcing regular stuff from MGP. I'm just curious. I think that's a question I've been wanting to ask. So let me know. Oh, we got a super chat from ADHD Whiskey. Let me see here. Where do we got here? I missed it. Let me go back up. ADHD Whiskey. When I heard what you were doing, I raced home and put something together. Sent you a picture on Messenger. It's 200 milliliters. Highest bidder gets it. Light whiskey is basically the same as single grain whiskey from Scotland or Ireland. Yeah, I can see that, Andrew. All right, let's find out what ADHD Whiskey, the world's top whiskey taster, is going to be giving away. Eugene Nassif said, light whiskey was a value in the market, and my go-to is underappreciated spirits. Fair enough. I like that, Eugene. Okay. Let's see what he sent. Matt Porter. Oh, shit. All right, guys. So here we go. This is what Matt is going to be giving away. Highest, I think he said highest bidder gets it. Highest bidder gets it. Yeah. I mean, we can save this one for last. Old Charter. So he put together his own custom blend, the Old Charter Bottled in Barn. That is coming from ADHD Whiskey. So that's fucking amazing, Matt. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. That is a one of it. Let me tell you, he won Blendageddon. That dude can fucking blend. So that what's ever in that bottle is going to be absolutely delicious. And nobody's gotten to try that Old Charter stuff yet. We just kind of kicked off the blending competition yesterday when the Bourbon Junkies selected their teams. And so this specific blend, nobody has tried yet. So except for maybe perhaps Dan or Sean. So we'll be bidding for this later. I'm going to add this to the list as well. The Old Charter from ADHD, the legend. Thank you so much, man. All right, let's get back down here. All right. That is the starting blend for the challenge. Had a little left over. Thank you so much, man. That's why I love Matt. Matt is good people. I really appreciate it, Matt. Matt makes me feel all warm and fuzzy inside. All right, here we go, guys. 170 something proof. Let's taste it. Cheers to all of you. Thank you so much. Here we go. Ooh. That's dangerous. Mr. Gene Nassif, that's fucking dangerous. Because not only does it not drink like a high proof like that, this has caramel corn, cotton candy, bubble gum. There is a little bit of an oak kick on the back end. I will say that it's a light oak, but it's a sweet oak as well. Dear Lord, lots of love for the mash and drum palette from the Bourbon Junkies. Yeah, not really. They definitely gave me a hard time last night. I was not. I don't want to really get into it, but it is what it is. Damn, that's good. And to think that that's 140 proof and change. Incredible. It's so sweet. Light whiskey definitely has a very specific profile. It's very sweet. It's like drinking candy. The high proof is there. The oak is there. A little bit of cinnamon on the very back end of it. Very slight. But yeah, it's all sweet up front. That's really good. I mean, I'm also picking up like a little bit of like a mango note on here as well, a little bit. There's a tropical fruit thing going on, like a fruit roll up, like a mango fruit roll up or something. It's like thick and it's rich and it's mouth coating. It's creamy. It's very sweet. Dear Lord, that's good. Master Drum, where can I get that awesome T-shirt? I think it's on. What the hell is it? I'll find it for you, Richie. Definitely. Your awesome bagel water mug is still full, bro. Yeah, Mass and Journey, Pop 'em on White Bourbon, and whoever they pick, Steel Cage, anywhere, anytime. You're the trust soul when it comes. Yeah, I appreciate that, man. Thank you. I really appreciate that, guys. That means a lot. That was part of a little bit of my rough day. Like today, it was weird. It was a weird day, but this definitely makes up for it. It's really delicious. Now, Eugene Nassif in the chat, can you give us in the chat so I could post it a little bit of a let us know what states the Obtanium is available in, and maybe any retailers that have it. I know it's selling out fast. It's becoming very popular, and for good reason. It's very, like I said, it's everything that whiskey drinkers today want: a high proof, a high age statement, and sweet like candy, flavors. So I'm gonna have some water now because my mug is a little bit full. Then we're gonna try the port finish. That's right. All right, so Eugene Nassif just came in. So here we go. Midwest, Florida, Tennessee, and California. So that's where they're available, guys. Absolutely delicious stuff. I think I have so Scott from my bourbon journey found me a bottle of the Nassif Family Reserve. So I'll be reviewing that one too, but absolutely. Okay. Let's go to the port finish now. What the hell? Oh, that's ridiculous. It smells like, you guys have Luxardo cherries when you make cocktails. That's what it smells like on the palate. It smells like on the palate. It smells like on the nose. It's already hit me. It smells like Luxardo freaking cherries on the nose. It's very sweet. This is like beyond Cherry Garcia. This is like deep, rich Luxardo cherries. Obtanium is the one and only rare find we can get here in Iowa, homegrown. Absolutely. It's all over Middle Tennessee, says Josh Pence. This is crazy. It's Luxardo cherry. I mean, you still get the cotton candy. Maybe it's like cherry cotton candy. That's what it smells like. It's not as I don't think it's as concentrated as Luxardo cherries, but there is a very rich Luxardo. There's a very like a rich like a candy cherry thing going on the palate here. All right, here we go. Thank you so much, Whiskey Wiggle. Oh my God. As much as I like that regular light whiskey, I like this even more. That's crazy. The port finish just rounds out the rough edges of the proof of the light whiskey. Just gives it this huge fruit punch, like this fruit punchy cherry. That's nuts. Like you could sit here and drink on this like all night, and like in like, you know, in an hour or two, you'll be just sleeping on the floor. So it's got like a slight mustiness of the port cask to it, which I like. Sometimes those dusty bourbons that you get, there's like a slight mustiness to it. You find it in sherry cask, you find it in port, you find it in sometimes cognac cask, something like that. There's like a slight mustiness that you get, and I'm getting it in this one. And it's cutting the sweetness a little bit. You guys know, like, you know, when you have a little bit of salt, like on a dessert, just to cut the sweetness a little bit. It's kind of giving me that. There's like a saltiness to it that's really incredible, just cutting the sweetness down a little bit. One more sip of this one. Oh. Eugene Nassif says, glad you like it. I love port. We use fresh dump cask. 48 hours between the wine dump and us finishing it. Yeah, it didn't need very long. Danielle, I drank like half a bottle of it making that video on it. Didn't end well. I got Dan and Julie like, by the way, guys, they have a channel, so go check it out. They have some epic whiskeys. They're like, you know, they have like so many old Carters. They have a special place in my heart. I think we have like very similar palates when it comes to old Carter. So I really like that a lot. What's the dollar count donated so far? I have no idea. Is anyone keeping count? I know I missed some super chats here. Let me go up here. Adam Hinson, thank you so much. Tin Gills super sticker, thank you so much. So light whiskey means light calories, all right? Yeah, a lot of people do think that, but that's not the case. Oh, thank you so much, guys. I see a lot of encouraging comments in there. I appreciate it. T Hutch, best whiskey YouTube channel. Keep up the great work. Cheers, Wheelz. Thank you so much, man. Let's see here. Wait until you have the Family Reserve. I've heard good things about the Family Reserve. I'm waiting to get it. Let's go down here. Colt 45 is a fellow Ohioan. I'm envious of the stuff you guys get around Columbus. I did not get these in Columbus. I got one of my viewers, JoJo, was able to send these to me. Luxardo cherries are the best. I absolutely agree with you, Jen. Thrasher says, joining late, but here's to Wheelz, a real OG Whiskey Tube member. He is an OG. He's one of the originals. Best community ever. Give yourselves a round of applause. Absolutely. Yeah, contrast. Exactly. There's a good contrast in this between the intense sweetness of the light whiskey and the must and the fruit and a little bit of a saltiness from the port cask. I think it really works well. Eugene, have you done a? I'm wondering how this would do with like an Armagnac or a cognac finish on the light whiskey. I feel like those flavors would, those like funky, fruity characteristics with the sweetness of the light whiskey, I feel like would work really well. I love it. If you haven't done that yet, I want in. Yeah, I missed a few. Yeah, absolutely. Let me go back here. I think I found some here. Oh, shit. Top Shelf Justin. Okay, I'm done now. But, guys, new channel 125. Let's get this done. Damn, Top Shelf Dustin. Bringing it. New fan here. Are we doing shots? Leprechaun TV. Not quite yet. Yeah, that's the thing, Adam. You got to camp out in front of stores in Columbus to get the good stuff, though. The guys in Columbus are like guys in Kentucky or like anywhere else. They know exactly when stuff is coming in. They know stuff when they know exactly when stuff is going to be delivered, and they'll wait out early in the morning to get that stuff. So if you're hoping for a bottle of Blanton's or Weller, you got to get there early. But shopping early is kind of one of those things with bourbon hunters. I mean, you know, the early bird gets the worm is a true statement when it comes to bourbon hunting. Hey, bro, where can I get that hat? It is available on. God, I don't have the link for the Mash and Journey link, but Mash and Journey, if you're still watching, drop the link to the site in the chat, or if anyone has it, please do. I don't have it on me right now. The Mash and Journey, if you want, I can add 2 60 milliliter samples of Yoda's blend to the mix just for the hell of it. We could do that, Donald. So Yoda won the international competition in the Blend-A-Gettin', and his blend was freaking sick. So, and he still has it. So we'll do two 60 milliliter samples, absolutely, from Donald. We'll add that to the list. Shop early, more likely to be sober. Yep, absolutely. Drop that link, bin. Hey, Drumlin Dram. Jason, cheers. Hearing you talk about finished stuff made me pour some Bardstown Pfeiffer Pavitt. I just grabbed that bottle, Cameron. It's damn good. Julie, y'all have great hearts. Absolutely, they do. Maybe. I'm working on buying some brandy. Oh, brandy. Eugene Nassif, you tricky guy. I like the brandy. I like the brandy idea, too. I think that's right in line with some of the Armagnac, Cognac stuff that can be done with it. Hell yeah. Yeah, they've been getting in Ohio. Yeah, that's where I grabbed mine. Obviously, here in Ohio, the Pfeiffer Pavitt, which is a Dickel. It's a Dickel Tennessee whiskey, finished for 18 months in a Cabernet wine cask, California Cabernet. So, all right, one more sip of this, guys. That's the most dangerous bottle I've had tonight. This port finish Obtanium it's ridiculous. Shit is dangerous. It is like drinking pure cherry candy with a slight mustiness to it. Amazing stuff. I appreciate it. That's Eugene Nassif. Well done on those. I'm curious to see what new finishes you're going to come out with. Once I get that family reserve, I'll do a full review of all of these. So keep on the lookout for that. Thank you so much, man. Alexander, recently found this channel for a few years on others. Your recommendations drove purchases on Leave Away from the ABC state we live in. Awesome selection recommendations. Thank you so much, Alex. Really appreciate that. It means a lot. Haven't seen the port finish in Tennessee yet, but I'm gonna be on the lookout. Yeah, if you guys have a chance to find, if you see this Obtanium light whiskey that's finished in a port cask, this is an immediate buy. I'm just saying. One of the best port finishes things I've ever had. It's just that intense sweetness works so well. I would actually take this over the regular one. The regular one is damn good, but this just has a little bit more depth of flavor to it, the port finish. I'll give you guys another close-up look at it. Get a look there. There it is. Obtanium light whiskey. Finish in port. All right. I'm going to take one more sip of that shit. All right. Just getting some messages. Want to make sure. All right. All right. Got that. Got that. Okay. I'm all caught up. Perfect. All right. Perfect, guys. You guys are amazing. All right. Whereabouts in Ohio, the Mash and Drum? He's in Cleveland. I'm in Columbus. I'm in C-Bus. The MSRP on the Obtaniums are about, I think, what, 60 to 70 bucks-ish about? So for a high proof with a 14-year age statement, in today's market, it's actually kind of a bargain. I mean, yeah, it's not regular bourbon. It is a light whiskey, but you are getting good age, good flavor, a high proof. It's nice. It's a good change up, I think, for me. I wouldn't drink it all the time because it is very, very sweet. It doesn't have those rounded barrel notes, the oak char that you get from a regular bourbon, but at the same time, it just offers something a little bit different, a good change up for your collection. So, I mean, if you're not going to buy one or two, you can buy a couple. Oh yeah, the Obtanium Polish Rye is amazing too. I got a sample of that. That thing is an absolute different. I've never tasted anything like that before in my life. It's an absolute like licorice bomb. If you like black licorice, like from here to the cows come home, get the Obtanium Polish Rye. Matthew Parks, Obtanium, gone tomorrow. Pop him, don't watch him. Ultimate Tater sample pack for the giveaway. 2019 GTS ETL Blanton, straight from the barrel, and EHT barrel proof. Pop him, don't watch him. Coming through with a tater pack. I love it. Love the idea, Pop him. He's hiding all those Buffalo Trace bottles in his arms, I think. Shit. Is the Obtanium available on the East Coast, especially Maryland? You got to go back up and see. I think the farthest east it goes is Tennessee. Get the likes up, smash the like. Absolutely. Yeah, says Big League Bourbon. Awesome, man. All right, let's get some water here. I'm actually going to do a quick, just a very, very, very quick taste of this Foursquare rum before I get into the ryes. So Jason Coates, I don't know if he's in the chat or not. He helped me get this bottle. I have been wanting to try this one. I haven't popped it yet. So Foursquare is an amazing rum producer. No sugar added. The cheap rums are the ones where they add a bunch of fucking sugar to it to make it sweeter. Foursquare doesn't do that. This is the Detente out of their Exceptional Cask series. 10 years old, port and ex-bourbon blend with a mix of pot and column still. So there it is. Take a look. Bourbon has been one of my kind of new go-tos here. Hey, Jeffrey Wax in the house. What's up, Jeffrey? Jeffrey, we kicked off the stream with your new Riff 15. So thank you so much. I still saved a little bit because it was so damn delicious. Thank you so much, Jeffrey Wack. Emily Chambers, watching you try the Polish Rye was the funniest thing I've ever seen. Yeah, it's really funky and different. Yeah. Jeffrey Wax says Detente is amazing and my least favorite. There's some really good, if any of you guys, these are not like cocktail bullshit rums. These are get a nice bold cigar, a really like an Oliva, a really dark rich cigar, light it up, have that with this sipping rum. That it's a great night. It's a great night. That's all I'm gonna say. Julie L, you know there are 6 samples in that blind flight. Oh Jesus. Oh, it's pronounced détente. I totally butchered that. I said Detente. Oh shit, that's good. Are you kidding? That is all fruit and butterscotch and maple syrup because of the rum. Détente. Sorry, yeah, I'm like making up my own language. This is the Detente from Foursquare. Buy it now. Pour it in your glass. You love it. You love it. You love it. You pour it. You drink it. You smoke it. Smoke with it. It's amazing. Detente. And I totally fucked that up. It's actually détente. Sorry, guys. One more sip. Holy shit. Yeah, I'll be having that with a cigar later. All right, it's blind flight rye time real quick. Well, not real quick. We're gonna taste through 6 of these shits. Oh my god. I'm definitely gonna be feeling good later. I have the détente, very good. So this is the Rye Whiskey Flight provided by Dan and Julie Like. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to train myself here and get ready for the competition with ADHD whiskey. I'm going to try to guess proof. I know they're all ryes, so there's no secret in that. But I'm going to try to guess proof. Maybe try to guess age a little bit. Age is really hard to pick up on a rye whiskey. Michelle Martin, that's hysterical. Abbondanza, yes, Abbondanza. He's gone crazy from the Tanium. Yeah, that apparently happened. Jamie Hall, hey, Jason in Columbus as well. Hope to meet you in the wild one day. Wheelz, hope you get your new wheels. Absolutely, Jamie. Jason, there's an old thrash band I like called Detente. That's how I know the pronunciation. So it's Detente, not Detente. All right. Let's get this one in here. All right, we're going to taste through this. We'll see how I do. We'll see how I do with the ryes. This is actually a good, I always feel like rye whiskey is great to start training your palate with because it helps you discern spice from proof a little bit. And that's what I feel like you need, especially when you're doing in, like competitions. All right. Let's see. There's one other thing I wanted to mention, guys. Speaking of Ohio, so a local viewer reached out to me today, actually, and I want to throw this up in the chat. This is something to do on your own time if you get a chance. And I'm going to read you guys the story a little bit here. So this is, let me find it. All right, so I have a friend, Emily. She reached out saying that, because of the channel and also being local, she lost her brother-in-law. Her brother-in-law, Lance, passed away. Corporal Christian Krentz, a self-proclaimed bourbon connoisseur, in September 2020 at the young age of 47, following a routine medical procedure. Chris leaves behind his wife, which is her sister, Shelby, and two boys, Mason, 13, and Maddox, 10. They reside in northern Kentucky, just across the Ohio River. Following Chris's passing, a few of his bourbon buddies and a high school friend decided to create a legacy to honor Chris. This Chris Kent's Memorial Bourbon Derby concept was born. And the inaugural Bourbon Derby will be held at the evening before the Kentucky Derby on April 30th, 2021. So proceeds from this event will go towards the Gateway Community College Scholarship Fund, the Barracks Project, which assists service members and honorably discharged veterans, reintegrating back into civilian life, Bellevue Community Emergency Fund for families facing hardships, and future financial support for Chris's wife, Shelby, and the boys, Mason and Maddox. The part about the soldiers hit me hard. You guys know my channel. I've raised a good amount of money for the Green Beret Foundation and other and other. I know we're raising money for Wheelz right now, and I don't mean to double it up. This is something you could kind of do in your own time if you want. But I did want to put up the flyer here. This is the Bourbon Derby in memoriam for Chris. What they're doing is a Bourbon Derby. They're giving away a lot of different. Let me actually turn off the banner so you can read on the bottom here. They're giving away a bunch of different bottles of bourbon here, some really good hitters. So if you're interested in getting into this and also raising some money for a great cause, basically how it works is it's $10 for a donation to the Chris Kent's Memorial Fund. And that places the donor's name onto the list and into the Derby list of jockeys. The registration will close on April 30th, and there will be a random list. The final list will be generated, and those who guided their horses to victory will head to the winner's circle, where they will be able to select their own blanket of roses from the donated prize list. It's a really cool idea. I'm going to drop the link to go to the Facebook page if you guys want more information on it. Just dropped it in there. It's the Chris Kent's Memorial. You guys can read more about how it works, how the Bourbon Derby works, how you can get in on maybe winning one of these incredible bottles. I just figured it was a good opportunity for you guys to maybe get something that's hard to find when it comes to a bourbon bottle, but also, you know, help someone in need at the same time. I know it's kind of like a night of giving here and charity, but you know, they reached out to me and I felt like I had to, you know, mention it. And if you guys feel like helping, please do. I'll drop that link again if you want to go help. And $10, you get a nice donation and you get a chance to win a really cool bottle of bourbon if you get lucky. So prayers for the family from Marty and Jenny. Absolutely. And yeah, absolutely. Yeah, so you guys can take a look at that. That's the flyer, the bourbon raffle. I think it should be something really cool. Please I'm going to be going on there, trying to get a bottle of something, donating. You know, you could do it a little bit later or maybe next week as it gets closer. I will post the link to that in the description of the video if you guys want to go back and check it out at a further date. So, but remember, all those entries got to be in by April 30th to raise great money for a great cause. So cheers to that family. And hopefully you guys can raise some money too, like we're doing for Wheelz tonight. So, all right. All right, here we go. Let me go to the comments here. Gave the page a like. Absolutely. Awesome cause. Thank you. Absolutely, guys. And that's just for you. Please, if you feel like donating, please do. All right. The Rye Whiskey Blind Flight from the likes. Been sitting on this one for a little while, so I'm excited. So let's see what we got here. Letter A. It's a little bit of a sweeter rye, which is nice. Getting a lot of vanilla and caramel over the rye spice. I'm actually getting like a little bit of a strawberry note on letter A here. Strawberry is a weird note that I've been picking up on some nice aged ryes lately, which is really different. Julie L's like, that's the first Boss Hog, that idiot. I don't know if you guys saw, but a while back when I had the Boss Hog with the sample pack, I was going through a bunch of samples, and Julie was like, you know, some people like Boss Hog, some people don't. But and she was joking around that flight we sent you is all fucking Boss Hogs. Holy shit, we are over 2,500. Amazing. You guys are ridiculous. We just bought his fucking hand controls. There you go. Yeah, the blind flight just started. I have to get through this quick, guys, before we do before we give away some bottles here. We could actually maybe give them away as I'm going through the flight. Let's do a cutoff at, it's 10:39 now. I don't want to stay on too late. I know people have shit to do. Let's do a cutoff at 10:50. So we'll give it another 10 minutes for people to get their last donations in for Wheelz. Yeah, absolutely. Man, that's really good. Let's go for a sip of the first one. Why not? That is not what I expected on the palate. That has got a very distinct cigar flavor going on that rye. Very oaky, tobacco-y. What the hell is that? That's got a funkiness to it. Holy shit. 10 minutes. Whiskey math is the best math. Yeah, 10 minutes. Ooh. I really like that. That's different. That's why I like it. I would say that is about I'll go like 110-ish proof on that one. It's got a good proof point. There's like a root beer candy like soda thing going on in the back end of that rye. That's crazy. Julielle, don't forget to do ADHD Whiskey's bottle auction. Oh yeah, we got to do the bottle auction too for the old charter. Absolutely. Chrome won't get you home. Master General, Old Potrero, some good funk. Try if you haven't. Let's go get that MF some heated seats. All right. Yeah, this is some good vibes tonight, guys. This is a lot of love. I'm feeling the love here. This is awesome. You guys are. I literally shed a tear earlier when I was talking about my girlfriend's grandma. I don't know if you guys saw it, but between that and the money we're raising here tonight, it's pretty amazing. I'm going to drop the link again for that Facebook page in case you guys want to check it out later to raise money for Chris. So please do that. All right, so this one, this is a fruity rye. Getting a lot of fruit on the nose here, number 2. A lot of butterscotch, too. These got to be some really nice high-aged ryes here. Butterscotch, caramel, mint, spearmint. An extra 5 for me in Grandma's name. Thank you so much. Thrasher just donated directly to the GoFundMe. So YouTube doesn't get their share. Absolutely. This is amazing, guys. All right, let's go for a sip of this one. Absolute citrus bomb on number 2. Absolute citrus bomb. Candied oranges. This is like a smoked orange. It's got a little smoke note to it. That's really good too. Woo! Donald Rance is offering up more goodies, he said. Let me go back to Donald, see what he said here. Donald Rance, here he goes. I just took a look through my Irish whiskey. I can also do a 30 milliliter sample of the Rare Irishman 17 and spent all 17 years in a first fill Oloroso sherry barrel. You're in, Donald. I'll add that too. Let's see here. Oh, Donald. Okay, so we'll add another sample to that. We'll do another one. So we'll have 3 samples total, Donald. Right? Got it. Awesome. All right. Let's go to number 3. All right, so number 3 has more of a rye characteristic here. It's not as sweet. A little bit more like piney. This is like a Christmas tree with like oranges on it on the nose. But the great thing about the first 2 already that Dan and Julie sent was the nose did not match the palate at all. I was getting very different experiences from the nose to the palate. Oh, that's funky as well. A lot of oak, chocolate. Getting a lot of chocolate on letter C. Well, I didn't guess the proof on number 2. Let me see if I can guess the proof here. Hit the like button, Best Bourbon Channel on the tube. Thank you so much, Jamie. I appreciate that, man. Picked up a Russell Reserve Private Barrel today. Absolutely. Love it. Chapman, wow, I missed a lot. I think that's around 1. I'll say that's 100. Number 2. Well, that might be higher than 100. No, I'll say 100. My palate is also very, fried from the light whiskey and stuff. So it's if I could get close to these proofs, I'll be very impressed with myself here. Back to number 3. Number 3 tastes like coffee. So like a coffee note to it. That's insanely good. And this one I would put it like that 100, like 115 mark. That's leaving like a long lingering spice there. I think all of these have really good age to it so far because I'm getting a lot of oak. Am I drunk or is the camera? Yeah, the camera might be focusing on the glasses rather than me. Let me move it back. There we go. All right. Let's go to D. What time is it? 10:46. 4 more minutes to get in your last minute donations, and then we're going to cut it off. We will do an auction, a chat auction for the Old Charter blend. All right, so number 4 here, the D has a little bit of a more faint nose in the first 3. Definitely some rye, some spearmint, black pepper, a little bit of caramel here. Rain A comes in, says, got my Mash and Drum shirt and a super soft Patreon perks. Thank you so much, Rain A, for becoming a Patreon. That's right. All the intense drummers just got their shirts and they got their glasses all coming out. So I appreciate it. If you guys are thinking about becoming a Patreon, please do. You get access to shirts, glasses, cigar kits, a bunch of other cool things in there that I have available. Plus, you get exclusive access to the Mash and Journey Whiskey Club barrel picks, which are going to be all very different. Nothing like them out there. Well, for the most part, we're looking to bring like very different picks to the market, not just stuff that everybody else does. So if you're interested in that stuff, please become a Patreon. If someone crosses the 150 mark, I will also send out a 30 milliliter sample of Middleton Der Gaelic Knockrath Forestry 5 to that person. Challenge accepted. Here's another 5 from Kevin Lynch. Hopefully you guys are, hopefully my mods are keeping track. Thank you so much. I feel like D is old and also low proof. I'm going to say D is around maybe 90. That's a 90 proofer. And maybe like 13 or 14 years old. It's got some, there's some sweetness there. The brew baker maker is working and lurking. The Whiskey Wiggle to Grandma Jason, Wheel and Jason, all the great people in the chat. Absolutely, man. We're supposed to be keeping track tonight, says Daniel Kerr. Yeah, man, I hope you were, because if not, we're fucked. Oh, this is super sweet. This is letter E. This is bubblegummy, strawberry, caramel. Thank you so much, Derek. Appreciate that, man. Jesus, that's good. Wow. Oh, that is just like sweet goodness right there. Let's try it. Here we go. Not as sweet on the palate, but I got like this cantaloupe note on it with like this mint spearmint on it. That's one of the most unique ryes I've tried. That's crazy. Let me go back to E here. Dan and Julie fill in here. How am I doing? I've had a lot of whiskey tonight, so hopefully I'm holding this down and doing this flight some justice, because I could tell there's some old, really good rye whiskeys in here. Bourbon says, for Wheelz, my first video is up. Prepare to laugh at how bad and cheesy it is. Shout out to Big Lee Bourbon and Hot Buttery Rolls for the help. So, guys, if you haven't seen the first video for Bourbon is up, go check it out. Cut off. That's it. Sierra K is the last donation. We're stopping it here. No more super chats. That's it. Thank you so much, guys, for all the generosity tonight. Absolutely fucking amazing. So let's go back here. I think that one is about 90, I don't know, maybe like 92 proof. I feel like it's a little touch higher than the other one. But again, discerning proof and spice. What's the high bid for the old charter at the moment? We haven't done that yet. That's going to be a live, that's going to be a completely live, whatchamacallit, auction that we're going to do. And then whoever wins the auction has to donate directly to the GoFundMe. So, all right, last one. Here we go. Julia, the messenger, you're doing fine, especially for drinking a bottle of whiskey tonight. All right, last one is F. Let's see what we get. Oh, this one's really different. There are 552 entries. Holy shit. That's incredible, guys. You guys are fucking... I can't even handle it. I can't even handle it. I don't want to get all teared up again. That's crazy. You guys are... The whiskey community... I'm a little bit lost for words right now. But thank you guys so much. And thank you, Wheelz. 2760? Holy shit. This is coming off like more of a bourbon on F than a rye to me. Getting a lot sweeter, like caramel vanillas. Hey, SG Flying High just arrived. Guys, this 2760 plus for the man, for Wheelz. Brandon, I'm not sure where you are right now, but I think you'll have a good shot getting your car retrofit, buddy. And it's amazing. So thank you guys so much. Sweet rye, good mouthfeel on it. I don't think it's too high a proof. This is one of those ryes where I think the rye spice is making it feel higher than it is. I'm going to say 95 for that one. 95-ish. All right. Yeah, I am getting a little verklempt over here. My, holy crap. Yeah, Wheelz is still here. Okay. Yeah, that's all you need to say, man. Daniel Kerber, thank you for hosting this amazing community fundraiser. And we aren't done yet. We are not done yet. We're going to give away our bottles. We're going to give away our the sample packs that we have, and then on top of that, we're going to do the auction from the from ADHD Whiskey. All right. Going backwards, Jason. Thank you for hosting this. Yeah, best community on YouTube, hands down. Yeah, I'm not sure. Let me see which one's my favorite here. That one's good because it's very different. It's got like this chocolatey, root beery, rye spicy flavor profile to it. It's also coming off very old. Like I get a lot of oak on that. Let's go to E. E for me is, it's got a nice long finish though, I will say on E. Not so much on the front palate. That's all back end. That's crazy. D is okay. I feel like D has some really old age to it. Again, I actually wrote like it's like maybe 13 years old on that one. Okay, let's go to number 3. I think 3 has like a funky finish to it. There's something weird on 3 I'm getting that's giving that root beery, chocolatey, almost like a fruity component to it. 2. 2 to me was okay. Sweet. There's nothing really standing out about it when coming off in reverse order. Let's go to 1. 1 I really liked from what I remember. Yeah, I like 1 a lot. 1 is like a funky, dusty like thing going on. All right. I think 1 and 6 are kind of my top 2. Between 6 and 1. I think I like 6 the best. I love 6. Whatever's in the last one here is really good. I'm surprised I could even taste anything on that last one before it was over. I'm going to put that in first. I'm going to put number 1 in second. 1 is a very, very, very close second, though. Then the rest of these, I mean, based on the nose, I did like 2 a good amount. You're going to be sad about C, Jason. Really? You're going to be sad about it? I don't know. Yeah, C has something funky going on to it that I like, but 1 and 6 are kind of the standouts for me in this flight, honestly. There's just something different about them that are standing out. So I don't know what the rest of them are, but my favorites are 1 and 6. All right, I need water. Stat. One of them must be Willet. Unless you're saying C is a is a boss hog, which it might be. All right, let's open her up and let's find out, guys. Then we're going to start doing the giveaways. So everybody, thanks for hanging out tonight. Let's see what we got. Dropping it like it's hot. All right, I'm going to start. I'm going to put A down. I don't want to see what A is. And I'm going to put F down. And I don't want to see what F is because those are my favorite. So let's start with B. So B, I wrote 100 proof. Citrusy, minty. Very sweet. Very sweet. I mean, it's very good. It's a very good sweet rye. I would see that as a Kentucky rye over anything else. I don't think it's a high rye at all. It's on the sweeter side. See what it is. Here's B. Let's open it up. Michter's 10-year straight rye. I wrote 95 proof for that one, actually, and it's 92.8. So it's kind of close. But yeah, 92.8. The Michter's 10-year straight rye. There you go, guys. One of my favorite ryes. I don't think that's going to focus. Get in there. Nope, not going to happen. All right. Michter's 10-year straight rye, 2017. I think I got the fact that it was a Kentucky rye. Definitely like that part. 372 watching, 22 likes. Really? We only have 22 likes? Come on, guys. Smash the like button if you haven't yet. That's almost dead on, not just close, says damn like. Almost dead on. But yeah, that's a delicious Michter's 10-year rye. I actually like over the 10-year bourbon. I think it's great. I think it's actually great. Thank you so much. And that 2017 is fucking delicious. Oh, 238 likes. All right, thank you. That's good. All right, let's go to letter C. This is the one that Julie said I'm gonna be sad about. So let's see what it is. So C, I said I thought was kind of something like a funky finish. I don't know. I go back to it. Maybe it's not finished. I don't know. But I said that it was and C's good. You go back to C, you go back to these after like taking a little bit of a rest, you realize how good this shit is. That is really good. I take that back. I don't think there's a finish on it. I just think it's a very good sweet rye. The orange, I think that's right around that 110 proof mark. Let's see what it is. Here we go. C. Open her up. Oh shit! It's Old Carter Batch 5 Rye. I knew there was an Old Carter in there. Holy shit! I don't know if it's gonna focus in on it. We'll see if it. Let me bring the glass up to it and see if that helps. There it is. Old Carter Batch 5 Rye. I said 110 to 115. Yeah, I take back the finish on it. I don't think there was a finish on it after I went back to it. I was getting a lot of fruit from it, though. So it had like that fruitiness characteristic to it. That's damn good. Shit. All right. Loving that. Still 3 dislikes. I'm telling you, the ghosts of Hitler, Stalin, and Mao have learned to use YouTube. Wow. Dude, I had a dislike before the stream even started. So it's all good. It's still an interaction, so I don't care. All right, let's go to D. So D, I said was D. I actually call that had like a good age to it, and was about 90 proof. Let's see if I was correct here. So I think it's a little bit lower of a proof here. It's not really coming off very old at all, or I'm sorry, it has some good age on it, but it's not coming off as a high proof. Let's see what it is here. Are you serious? I was way off on that. Wait, is that the right one? Is that D? Yeah, D. So D was, oh, Jesus. Kentucky Owl Batch 4 Rye. And it's 112 proof? Are you serious? That does not drink like 112 proof. That's crazy. Here it is, guys. That's D. I was way off on this one. So that's Kentucky Owl Batch 4? Is that final batch from that one? That's crazy. That is good. Yeah, Julie and Dan, is that final? Well, no, that's the Kentucky Owl Batch 4 Rye. So isn't that 10 years? Yes, it is. So good. Yeah, it is really good. That does not drink its proof point at all. That's really good. I want a bottle of that now. I'm glad I tasted it. Thank you so much. That's really good. Yeah, pretty hard to judge proof after filling up on the Obtanium. It's true. I feel like I'm doing pretty good, but that threw me off. That does not drink like 112 proof. All right, let's go to letter E, which is right here. So letter E, I guessed was, let's see here. Now that I went back to it, I think E is Canadian. I think that's a Canadian rye. It has like that tinge to it. Let's see. This is E. Let's open it up. That's the Boss Hog. Come on. The Spirit of Mauve, 118 proof. I wrote 100 just to put it in there. I wrote 100 proof. 118 though. Holy shit. Boss Hog 5, the Spirit of Mauve. Which is, yeah, it's an Alberta premium. Wow. That's crazy. Blame the Obtanium. Once I drink that, anything, I won't blame that bottle because it's believable. It's the COVID excuse of alcohol. Yeah, Boss Hog is Canadian. I think I got the Canadian part of it. That's really good. I was not hating that. I like the Boss Hog. I still don't think it's a $500 rye. Sorry, Julie and Dan, but you know. All right, now we're getting to our two favorites, and then we're going to get into our giveaways. Here we go. Let's start with A first. A is just funky. I said that was 110 proof for A. Definitely A and F were my favorites. Not really sure what that is, but it had the most unique characteristic to it. Let's find out what it is, guys. Here we go. Holy shit. Are you kidding me? Guys, this is what A was. Here we go. Lock, stock, and barrel, 18-year rye, 109 proof. I said 110. I was off by one fucking proof point. Come on. That's fucking awesome. Love it. Shit. Yeah, the lock stock is Alberta, but I don't think I've had an Alberta that old. So the age is really coming through, and I mean, that's really good stuff. That's crazy. And we love the lock stock also, says Dan Like. Dude, that's I mean, Dan and Julie to send that's fucking awesome. Holy shit. That's crazy. All right. Let's find out what number 6 was. So number 6, I thought I put that right around 105-ish proof. Definitely one of my favorites. Yeah, it had like a dusty, like oaky, funky, but strawberry note to it. Let's see what this one is. My favorite rye. You sons of bitches. And this flight just totally confirmed my love for this rye whiskey. Here it is, guys. I'm going to bring that up here. Michter's Barrel Strength Rye 2019, 112.4 proof. I said 1 and 6 were my favorites. So Michter's Barrel Strength Rye, which is probably around a 6, 7, 8-year rye, is right up there with a fucking lock, stock, and barrel fucking 18-year rye. Holy shit. Oh my God. That's crazy. Wow. Wow. Michter's Barrel Proof Rye. There's just something about it that just the coffee note that I mentioned, the chocolate, the citrus, the spice, the finish on it. I think I mean, I really wish it was more available, unfortunately. I mean, yeah, nothing wrong with that, says Julie L. Right? The lock stock and the The Lock, Stock, the Michter's, and the Old Carter, I think, were the standouts in this flight, for sure. The Julie had me. That Boss Hog, the Boss Hog kind of kept me focused on it a little bit. It was a lot better than I thought. I thought, you know, I usually give Boss Hog a lot of shit because of the $500 price point, but it was really good. It hung in there. But it looks like the Lock, Stock, and Barrel 18-year and the Michter's Barrel Proof and the Old Carter were really the three standouts. Holy shit. The Mash and Drum, the Michter's Barrel Proof beats Michter's 10-2. Quite a few interesting comparisons to think about in this flight. Absolutely. The Michter's 10-year I do love, but it's a softer rye, a sweeter rye, as I mentioned, during the flight. But everybody, big round of applause for Julie and Dan Like for sending these like ridiculously amazing rye whiskeys. It confirmed my love for two things, Old Carter and also Michter's Rye, which kind of went right in line with my palate. The one that I might have to go find now, though, is that Lock, Stock, and Barrel 18-year rye, because that's fucking delicious. So thank you so much. That's great. Love to the likes. Give it up for them. This was incredible. Holy shit. All right. We are done. I'm going to switch to water now, guys, because I drank about a gallon of whiskey tonight. Holy crap. But it's all for you guys, and it's for Wheelz, too. I love you guys. So I'm going to set this up here. I have a little bit of that Lock, Stock, and Barrel left. I'm going to keep that handy. Let's see here. Great job, Jason. Thank you so much, Julie. I appreciate it. You and Dan are absolutely amazing for sending that over. Julie and Dan are actually going to be helping us out with the Old Elk pick that we have coming up for the Mash and Journey Whiskey Club. So because they sent this, I feel like I want to get their palates in on a great pick. We're going to be picking a wheated bourbon or a wheated whiskey for the Mash and Journey Whiskey Club coming up, and Dan and Julie are going to be all over it, and I cannot wait to hang out with them on a live stream and do that pick. So thank you so much, Dan and Julie. Thank you so much. Yep, great picks. Absolutely. Hell of a, yeah, that was a ridiculous flight. Like, right, guys? Like, that's crazy. Old Elk tastes like beer to me. Well, that's why we're doing the wheated bourbons, because they're very different, though, the wheaters, the wheated whiskey and the wheated bourbon. We're going to choose one of those that I think we're going to really like. So we're really excited about that. Jason, I can get you the new LS and B20 year. It's like $400. Pop, send me a message on Patreon. We'll figure that out. Yeah, the 2021 Michter's Barrel Strength that I have is even better, and I totally get it. So, all right, Daniel Kerber. Let's get to the giveaways here. 1 to 552 are the entries. Here we go. Lock, Stock, and Barrel 18s on the shelves in New York for $215, and their 20 years $380. Keith Schmidt, send me a message on Patreon. I might want that. Yes. All right. It's time for the big giveaways, guys. We're going to give away our bottles. We're going to give away our sample packs, and then we are going to do the auction for the ADHD whiskey sample of the Old Charter blend that he made. All right. So first up in the let's see here. Let me see here. Let me just make sure. 552. So that's the number I'm going with here. Oh, my pen's right here. So 1 to 552. Thank you so much. Here we go. Daniel Kerber, I'm going to you, buddy. So whatever the numbers are, it's on you. Here we go. So this will be for the Old Scout Rye right here. This is the first giveaway that we're going to be doing. An Old Scout single barrel from, this is a 4-year MGP, 57.7% alcohol level. This is a fucking hitter of a rye, guys. It's really good. Here we go. Pick a number between 1 and 552.
Here's a random number, 190.
190. 190 is the number. Daniel Kerber, who do you got for the old rye pick? The old Scout Rye. Yeah, yeah, you bet. It's just really glad to have a great couple like y'all in Whiskey Tube. Absolutely. Dan and Julie are not only they're making their own content, but they're contributing to the community as well, which is amazing. All right, so first number goes to Daniel Kerber. Give it to me. Give it to me. Yeah, I'm gonna have Wheelz definitely pick a number coming up here. Number 190 is James Webster. James Webster, congrats. I'm writing down James Webster. James Webster, reach me at themashanddrum@gmail.com. Congratulations. I will get you your Old Scout once you connect with me. Thank you so much for your donation for helping out Wheelz. Absolutely. James Webster, congrats. Hopefully he's still in the chat. That's awesome. Next up, I'm going to be giving away my Eagle Rare pick right here. This is from my my store in Long Island, West Islip. Great palettes. They do great picks. They picked this Angel's Envy pick as well. What is the channel for Dan and Julie? You know what? This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make Julie L. You're a mod. So Julie, drop the link to your channel in the chat so people can subscribe to you. So thank you so much. Our channel is a joke. It's intended to be. That's all. Didn't expect a single person to sub. It's okay, Dan. I mean, you get subs. You get subs. You guys have an incredible whiskey collection, so you should, share that with people. Whether it's a joke or whether it's not, doesn't matter. It's content. You guys have great palettes. Share it. That's all I'm going to say. All right. Congratulations. Let's go to so Wheelz. If you're in the chat, buddy, pick the next number between 1 and 552, and we'll give away this Eagle Rare. So go ahead, buddy. Waiting for Wheelz here. Like time. That's right. You got to like the likes. That's what you got to do. All right, we got the Eagle Rare here. Pick 190, Wheelz. What do you got, Wheelz? Come on, pick a number, buddy. So James Webster wins the old rye pick. Congratulations. Again, contact me at themashanddrum@gmail.com. All right, we're waiting on Wheelz to pick a number. Hopefully he's hanging around. Wheelz says 387. So Daniel Kerber, who is 387 in the chat or in the giveaway, and that's going to get to the Eagle Rare. Kirby, who do we got, buddy? To make a huge mistake, click here. Oh, shit. Julie is so fucking funny. I love you guys. All right, who do we got, Kirby? 387 goes to old 504 Bourbon Hunter. Congratulations, 504 Bourbon Hunter. He's going to get the Eagle Rare store pick here, and it's got the nice little tag on it. It's got the special. These are kind of rare. You don't really see these too often. Usually, you see these. Oh shit! Oh, let me get that. Usually you see these picks. Oh. Usually you see these picks with the sticker right here. This one actually has the newer print on it, which has the barrel hand selected graphics on it, which is pretty cool. So, congrats to the Bourbon Hunter. Awesome. 504 Bourbon Hunter is going to get the Eagle Rare pick. Email me at themashanddrum at gmail.com, and I will get you your bottle. All right, next up, we have the Four Roses OBSK Cast Strength Select Store Pick from actually Wheelz himself is going to be giving this one out. So, hold on a second. I think I got a quick message here. What does that say? You might want to know. I don't know what that says. All right. The Four Roses one. We're going to go to it. Hey, Monroe Doctrine's in the house. What's up, buddy? Nice to see you. 10-1, Jason falls again. It might happen, Cheech. It might happen. All right. Let's do a... let's get some of the mods in on it because they've been doing such an amazing job. I want Whiskey Mountains. I want Adriana. She's up next. Adriana, pick a number between 1 and 552 for the Four Roses OBSK store pick from Wheelz. So, Adriana, it's on you. Go for it. We're waiting for Adriana. We're waiting, Adriana. Do it. Do it. Yeah, I need more water right now. Big League Bourbon for sure. Whiskey Mountains. Wow, she goes low. She goes 17. Daniel Kerber, who do we got at 17, buddy? No more whiskey. It's just all water right now. 17 is Justin Jenkins. Yes, Justin Jenkins. He wins the Four Roses. Congrats, Justin. Justin, contact Wheelz. You guys need to coordinate your shit together to so you can get your bottle. Congrats, Justin. That's awesome, man. Very, very cool. I like ER for sipping at $32. Right on, Justin. Awesome, man. Okay, next up, we have the Obtanium Light Whiskey. The Obtanium Light Whiskey from Dan and Julie Like, the ones who sent that amazing Rye flight. They have a really good Obtanium Light Whiskey. So Unobtanium will become Obtanium for some lucky person out there. Let's give it to Julie Like. She's, ladies first. Julie, pick a number between 1 and 552 to claim your winner. So here we go. Who do we got? The winner is Daniel Kerber. Are you serious? I didn't see Julie pick a number yet. Come on, Julie. Pick a number. Pick a good number here. So 473 from Julie. Daniel Kerber. Who do we got at number 473 for the Obtanium? Drop it. Here we go. Daniel Kerber waiting for Kirby to drop the drop it here. Here we go. Mr. Whiskey Shits. Everyone wants to win the Obtanium. I love it. Love it. Let's see. 473 is AM65. All right. Congrats, AM65. I hope you're still in the chat. AM65, if you're there, send a quick chat to Dan and Julie to claim your Obtanium. Yeah, lucky you, man. Totally. Awesome. Congrats, AM65. That's going. He's getting the Obtanium. Is he still in the chat? I hope he's still there. Water. Yeah, I need water. I need more water, definitely. I am feeling good right now. Arthur Mansfield. Okay, that's his name, Arthur Mansfield. Nice. Hopefully he's still in the chat. Congrats. Yeah, if his name is actually appearing in the chat when you do the @ to him, then I think he's still there. All right. Next up is the contingency plan for no AM65? Matthew Park says. If AM65 isn't around, let's just give him a little bit of time. See if he shows up. Where do you even find Obtanium? So far we found out Midwest, Florida, California. I think that's really mainly the places that they are. I literally made that name up, says Mojo. You jerk. I was like, oh, that's okay. That's his name. Thank you. Hey, Zach Andrews is here. What's up, Zach? Nice to see you, man. Yeah, Tennessee as well is available. Yep. Tennessee is the other place. Minnesota has it. I know Wisconsin has it. I'm sober and I already forgot that, Jason. I respect. Yeah, I don't know if he's there. You know what, guys, in the chat, keep an eye on AM65. If he's there, if he shows up, let me know. So if he doesn't show up, maybe we'll come back to it and we'll do that different giveaway. But right now it's AM65. All right. Next up is the regular Eagle Rare, which I think is from, I forgot who was doing that one. Oh, okay, here we go. Eagle Rare. Oh, so JMZ. So JMZ, I have his email. So we're going to give away another bottle of Eagle Rare. I'm going to, since I have his contact info, I will let him know who's going to send it. Let me pick a winner. Pick a number between 1 and 552. Here we go.
Here's a random number, 104.
All right. Daniel Kerber, who's 104? Hey, what's up? Ben Demon Hunter is here also. Is AM65 around? I still haven't seen him yet. 104. 104 goes to... Who do we got, Kirby? William Edwards. Awesome. William Edwards. William Edwards. He gets the bottle of Eagle Rare. Awesome. Awesome. Very, very cool. William Edwards, I hope you're still around. Whiskey Mountains, Bueller. I love that. I literally just watched that movie over the weekend. Awesome. Great. Congratulations, William Edwards. William Edwards, send me an email, themashanddrum@gmail.com or on Patreon, and I will connect you with this guy to get your Eagle Rare. Awesome. All right. Next up, we have the samples from Donald Rance from Canada. Just saying, Canada. So we have 3 samples that Donald's going to send out. So we're going to pick 3 numbers here. Donald, why don't you pick the 3 numbers that we're going to send them out to? So Donald, if you're in the chat, I want you to pick 3 numbers between 1 and 552. So you go for it. Yes, Irish Whiskey Yoda. Please pick a number between 1 and 552. Please do it. Yoda's Blend. Yes, you get the Yoda's Blend. That's right. Come on, Yoda. We're waiting for you. No such place as Canada. Oh, shit. All right, Donald, pick 3 numbers. You have 3 samples you're sending out. You have your 2 samples of your blend and 1 sample of the 17-year thing that you have. Well, now you have to do Kermit. Kermit the Frog here. Donald, pick the fucking numbers. Thank you. All right, here we go. There it is. Donald Rance, 120, 169, and 171. Daniel Kerber, find those numbers and give it to us. Valley Girl Yoda. Okay. How do I do that? Oh my God. You guys are so fucking generous. Oh, shit. All right. I made a new friend in New York City. He gifted me some Glenn Farley's 25 year. Oh, shit. That's awesome. All right. So, Daniel Kerber, 169 is Maureen Franchi. Maureen, congratulations. Yes. Maureen, please get in contact with Donald Rance. That's awesome. I love it. Absolutely love it. Big League Bourbon says you crushed it. Time not wasted. We're waiting for 2.5 hours. Daniel Kerber, 169 is Maureen Franchi. That's awesome. 171 is Top Shelf Dustin. Top Shelf Dustin is getting himself a lovely sample from Donald Rance. You guys know each other. Connect in Discord. Absolutely. That's amazing. Amy Boehm gets the other one. Amy Boehm, absolutely. Amy and Donald, hopefully you guys connect. That's awesome. 120 is Amy Boehm. That's awesome. Very, very cool. Congrats all. All right. That was an awesome giveaway. Thank you. Oh my God. Oh my God. Yes. All right. Next up, we have the 2 sample packs. One from Keith Schmidt and one from Pop 'em, Don't Watch 'em, the Tater Pack. So we're gonna do the Old Charter first. I'm sorry, not Old Charter, the Keith Schmidt sample pack. So I'm going to pick a number for that. I'm going to go with, can you do John Gruden? I don't know if I can do John Gruden. What does John Gruden sound like? Yeah, first this guy, he comes in. You talk about a guy, and he tackles and he throws the ball. He's going to tackle. I can't do John Gruden. All right, so here we go. So Top Shelf Dustin. All right. Mr. Whiskey Shits, 33. All right, so this is what we're going to do. I'm going to pick number 118 for the Keith Schmidt sample pack. So 118. Who do we go? I don't know. I could hear John Gruden in that. Yeah. Mojo says I can do Matt Porter. Freaking awesome. Matt Porter is like, freaking awesome. This is my favorite bourbon. My bourbon, I get blueberries. Blueberries, hide it from your wife. Hide the bourbon from your wife. Bardstown Bourbon Company. I love it. I am Matt Porter. I have the world top whiskey taster. Holy shit. It's freaking awesome. Freaking awesome. That's my Matt Porter. That's my Matt Porter impression, guys. Yeah, sound a little bit more like John Madden. Yeah, for sure. All right, let me go here. Let me go back in here. 118 goes to Nick Combs. Nick Combs. If you're in the house, Nick Combs, you just won the Keith Schmidt sample pack. Nick Combs, contact me at themashanddrum at gmail.com, and I will get you in touch with Keith Schmidt. Awesome. Congrats to Nick Combs. So many amazing people in the community. Generosity is real. Absolutely. You are killing me. I'm trying. I am trying. Yeah, 104, 118, 120, 169, 171 were picked out of 552. Yeah, I'm gonna go up a little bit here. Master Jim, you forgot to say America with that impression. Oh yeah, that's true. America. America. Nick Combs, congratulations. Nick, if you're in the chat, contact me at themashanddrum@gmail.com. Next one up, we're going to do the Pop 'em, Don't Watch 'em Tater Pack. All Buffalo Trace goodness. That's the next one. For that one, I'm going to go in the 300s, I think. I'm going to go 321. 321 for the Pop 'em, Don't Watch 'em Tater Pack. Let's go for it. You forgot to say... I thought Obtanium was all over. I can just walk into my spot and grab it aside from the port. Yeah. I mean, it could be. Hopefully it gets to that point. Nick Holmes, congratulations, man. All right. Donald Rance, who do we got for the Pop 'em, Don't Watch 'em Tater Pack? Give it to me. Look, he's all pumped up. Let's go. Daniel Kerber says, Fred Gilbert is 321. Oh, shit. I love it. Fred Gilbert, congratulations. I know Fred is still in the fucking chat. Fred, send a little message there to Pop 'em, Don't Watch 'em. He will get your tater pack to you. That's awesome. Love it. Fred Gilbert's going to get all sorts of good tater shit right now. Oh, yeah, Fred Gilbert's in the chat. He said, woo! Love it. Right on, Fred. Absolutely, man. All right, we're all caught up. It is now time. It is now time for the Old Charter ADHD whiskey blend for auction. So it's 11. Holy shit, it's 11:37. I'm sorry, guys. This has been going on for a while. All right, it's 11:37. We're gonna go to 11:41. 11:41 for the auction. Put in your bids right now to win. I haven't heard anything from AM65, but let's do the auction first. You have from now until 11:41 to put your bids in for the ADHD whiskey Old Charter blend. Go right now in the chat. 200 milliliter sample. Here it is. Come on, Charter. Adam Dorman kicks it off with $100. Let's go. Come on. Raise that shit. Let's keep it going. Love it. Keep it going, guys. High bid is $100. Who's going to beat it? 11:41. This is the blending the blending magistry, the magical blending, the Harry Potter fucking magical blending skills from ADHD whiskey. I see 135 is the high bid right now. 135. I see 150 right now. Hot. Univ Poke says 200. 200 is the high bid to beat. We're going to 11:41, guys. Oh, Big League Bourbon's not a mod? Let me change that shit. Big League Bourbon, you are now modded. Boom. We got 200 from Unipoke. Anybody else? Chris Broach, have you tried Bird Dog chocolate whiskey? I have not tried Bird Dog whiskey. Univoke, 200 is the high bid from the blend from the world's top whiskey taster, ADHD whiskey. Adam Dorman comes in at 225. That's the high bid. AM65 bid 200. Oh, he's still here. AM65 is still here. AM65, I don't know if you heard, but you won the Obtanium Light Whiskey from Dan and Julie Like. Please message them so you can get your bottle. 226 from Vic 32198. We got 2 more minutes, guys. We're up to 226. 2 more minutes. Logan Mertz says, gym time coming soon. Cheers, y'all. Awesome. Keep it going. 226 is the high bid. Oh, he was only kidding. Okay. AM65 is not here. Sorry, man. You fucked with me. Adam Dorman comes in with 250. 250 is the high bid. 1 minute left. 250. All right. No, 250 is the high one, William Edwards. William Edwards says 230. 250. 255 from Univ Poke. 255 is the high bid. I'm watching it. Keep it going. I'm going to cut it off at 1141. 255 from 256 from Adam Dorman. 256 from Adam Dorman. That's the high bid. Corn Pop says $1 going for the old Price is Right trick. 1141. Done. 1141. 256. 256 takes it. 1141 hit. 1141 hit. It's going to go to Adam Dorman at 256. That's who won it. Adam Dorman, congratulations. Adam Dorman, you're going to get the special blend from ADHD Whiskey. Adam, if you could, you guys that are in the chat, please drop the GoFundMe link for Wheelz. Adam Dorman, please donate that 256 to the GoFundMe directly. And once you do that, ADHD Whiskey will get you your sample bottle. Congratulations. There you go. Congrats. That's awesome. Congrats, Adam. Right on. That was intense. That was intense. That's awesome. Nice. He sniped me, says Unipoke. He did kind of snipe you, man. All right. So the only thing left, guys, to do here is the Obtanium Light Whiskey. I don't think AM65 is in the chat. So let's pick another number, and then we'll close it out. Yeah, we just witnessed the future of Whiskey Tube. So let's pick another one. Yeah, ADHD is absolutely crazy. All right, so Justin Jenkins, Wheelz. I've not heard from him yet. I'll contact Justin. That's fine. Whiskey Mountains is dropping the GoFundMe in there. Adam dropped that 256 into the GoFundMe for Wheelz. And once you do that, send ADHD Whiskey the receipt for that, and then he will send you that sample bottle. So let's go to Dan Like now. Hopefully he's still in the chat. AM65 won it, even if he's not here. Not sure it's fair to repick for it. Yeah, let's see if we can hear from AM65 first before we do it again. If not, maybe next week we'll pick someone else. But Dan and Julie, I will keep you posted if I hear from AM65. So thank you so much. That's crazy. Yeah, no, we're not going to repick. I think that's fair. AM65, if he catches it on the replay, he may contact me. Again, old rye pick, James Webster, email me at themashanddrum@gmail.com. Eagle Rare pick 504, Bourbon Hunter, contact me again at themashanddrum@gmail.com. We have Justin Jenkins. I will get in touch with him for that Four Roses pick. Eagle Rare, William Edwards. I will connect you with the guy that's giving it away. Keith Schmidt goes to Nick Combs. Nick Combs, I think, was still in the chat. Contact Keith Schmidt to get your picks, to get your sample pack. Donald Rance, pop him, don't watch him. You guys, I think, have your things as well. Jim Morris, just ordered a Jefferson's Cognac Rye from my spot. After watching you talk about it, you sold me. All right, awesome, man. Glad you enjoy it. Maybe he passed out on his keyboard. The force is strong with this community. Yes. Yeah, no repick here. We'll see how it goes. Like I said, I'll keep you guys posted. Danielle says, yeah, good pick. If you want to pick the backup, go ahead. So it's someone that gave tonight, but they only get it if we don't hear from the other guy. You don't even have to announce the name. I will do that. So Daniel Kerber, keep the names. You know, don't lose that spreadsheet. If I don't hear from from AM65, we'll pick another number for Dan and Julie to send it to. So just keep that with you, Daniel, and we'll go forward. We'll see. Hopefully we hear from everybody. And I think that's a fucking stream, guys. Shit. It's 11:45. We almost went for almost 3 hours. We raised a shit ton of money for Brandon, for Wheelz. I I don't want to get all teary-eyed, but you guys are amazing. Thank you so much. I mean, what can I say? The whiskey community, when we come together and we have a goal to help someone that's in need, you guys never, ever, ever fucking disappoint. So thank you so much. I had some amazing whiskey tonight. Again, the Maker's Mark. If you like apple, grab it. The Jeffersons. If you like Trolley peach rings, grab it. The Foursquare was amazing. The Obtanium, that port finish Obtanium is absolutely unbelievable. If anybody comes across it, pick it up. I can't say enough about the. Let me drop a link for the Bourbon Derby again, right here. I mentioned that that Bourbon Derby in memoriam of Chris Krentz. If you guys can. It's a $10 to buy into some really great bourbon bottles. So please do. This was an amazing cause, I think, for all of us, an amazing stream. This will be a very memorable night for me, not just because of your guys and the generosity, but as I told you, my girlfriend's grandma passed away. Had a kind of a weird, day the last couple, after last night. So I just want to thank you all for the support and for hanging out and for the giveaways and everybody that was so generous. Thank you so much. Dan and Julie Like, thank you for the amazing rye flight. Can't thank you enough. I have some cool stuff I think I'm going to send you guys for a flight. I think that's a stream, guys. As I always say, it's not about the whiskey. It's the people you share with. It's not about the person in need, but it's about the generosity of a community. So with that, I want to say thank you. Thank you for an amazing stream tonight on the Mash and Drum. I will see you next week. Cheers. And what can I say? Thank you guys so much. Have a great night, and I will see you next week. Take care, everybody.